All right, so Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Miami Heat. I apologize about the technical difficulties. That really does stink. And I just noticed that our thing is not even fully up, so that's beautiful. All right, so tip-off is underway. Bam Adebayo went up against Joel Embiid. Maxey got full possession. And so the Sixers are taking on the Miami Heat, who are 24-17 at home and are 22-19 on the road. Here's Harris with a step-back jumper, and he's able to hit that one, so that's good by Tobias Harris. Oh, boy. All right, so let's update our scoreboard. Apologize that not even everything is up to date, so I probably should have just let this load once and then done it again, so that really does stink. All right, 4.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Hero gives it out to Adebayo for a three, and that's way too strong, and Embiid comes up with his first rebound of the game. Joel Embiid and Bam Adebayo going at it. Embiid with a step back. He airballs it. Caleb Martin grabs his miss, and there's his first rebound of the game. Martin does get fouled, though, and we will have some free throws, I believe, coming up. It was a personal foul on Tobias Harris. Let me see one thing. All right, so I'm going over to my monologue, and now I'm going back over here. Now, why is this not working? I can't understand. All right, so it was a foul on the floor. So it was a foul on Tobias Harris. Nikola Jovic can't hit a shot there, and Tyrese Maxey comes up with the rebound. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey puts up a tray. That one won't go, and Jovic grabs his miss. So a little bit of some redemption between the both of them. Hero wide open three on the far wing, and Embiid grabs a rebound and is able to get it out to Kyle Lowry. So the Sixers lineup, it's Harris, Embiid, Lowry, Maxey, and Oubre Jr. 14 seconds left on the shot clock, and I think we have a timeout called already. With 10:20 to go, Sixers lead it 2-0, and there's the first timeout of the quarter. All right, JJ, you're so good under pressure. In live production, you got to be, man. You really have to be. You have to be very good under pressure, and especially when you come into broadcasting, that's what you got to do. I can't understand why this is not working here. I just wanted to switch that scene. All right, so I think that we'll have to just get rid of this little ticker here. Sorry, bear with me, guys. I apologize. I was trying to do something else, and apparently I shouldn't have done it, and I probably should have known better, but it is what it is. Let's go to, where is my thing? If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. The Sixers called the timeout. Apologize about that. So, yeah, the Sixers called the timeout, and this is our first break. So, we'll try to figure this out. We're having some difficulties with OBS, which is beautiful. Can't see how many subscribers I have. I just want to know how many subs I got. This stuff does matter to me. I guess it's not the end of the world, though. It's the end of the world as we know it. Let's turn this off and then we'll turn it back on. Does that work? It says to sign in. Let me go to filters. Or not filters. Interact. Sorry about that, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me as we go about doing this. Darn it. I see 1.99K. That's correct. That is correct. Where is... All right, let's try this. All right, they're sending me a verification. Yes, that's me. Not now. Not now. Nice. Good. All right. We fixed it. We fixed the problem. There we go, baby. Good stuff. They're doing a live watch party for the Miami Heat Sixers playing game. Oh my gosh. On a PHLY. That's funny. That is so funny. Wow. I can't believe that they're doing that. They're doing a live watch party of the game. Huh. I'll give them a like. 20 people in this chat and only 6 likes, man. Come on, hit the thumbs up button. I know that we had 30 in our pregame show, but that's because we got more and more people coming on here. And then refresh, and here you are. Don't test things right before the important part of the game. I give you an L for that. I wasn't testing something. I just had a difficulty. You found it, though. I made it difficult. I had a technical difficulty, my guy. Tyrese Maxey again goes down low to Kelly Oubre Jr. Oubre goes up with a shot, and Oubre can't get it. Harris tries to tip it back up and in, but we have a foul called, and I think it's going to go against Tobias Harris. There was a whistle called, I should say. So, it's going to go against the Sixers, and it'll be Heat ball here. I'm a little bit confused. Harris tried to go for a rebound, and whether he could call for going up and down, I don't know. But it's 2-0 Sixers. Mr. Man. All right. But we have another foul called on the other side. The Sixers, the Heat tried to inbound the ball, and the Sixers gave up a foul there. So Hero tried to inbound it, and this time he gives it up to Jimmy Butler here. 10 minutes to go in this first quarter. Here's Hero, who dribbles around the screen. He's over at the foul line, gets the ball knocked loose, and stolen away by Tyrese Maxey. Maxey off to the races, lays it up and in with the right hand. That's the finger roll finish on the right side of the baseline, and it's now 4-0. There we go. 15 seconds left on the shot clock here, and Jovic is able to make a jumper. And the Sixers are looking to respond. So that was a layup that Jovic was able to hit over on the right side. He's done a pretty good job this season against the Sixers. And now Maxey has the rock. Dribbles over towards the right. Tyrese Maxey gets into triple coverage. Kicks it out to Harris for a 3 on the right side. Won't go. Rebound by Miami. Butler corralled the miss. And now he's in Miami zone trying to attack. Finds Tower Hero over on the right side of the wing. Goes up with a shot, and Hero gets called for a travel. Back-to-back turnovers by Tower Hero. He did pick up his pivot foot, and that was the right call. So he took about 3-4 steps, and the Sixers get it back. Lowry, Maxey, Harris, Oubre, and Embiid out there for Philadelphia. Embiid finds Lowry, who gets a screen. Lowry puts up a 3. It's too strong, and it's tipped into the hands of Bam Adebayo. Caleb Martin dribbles over towards the right side and tries to dribble it, or pass it, bounce it really, to Jimmy Butler down low, but it's deflected off of a Sixer, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, thank you so much, Tyler. I appreciate that. I did smash that like button three different JJ streams. Well, we've done it for, it's been for 2. Or maybe I do have another one going. I hope I don't. 8:44 left to go in the first quarter, and the Sixers are going to inbound it. So Jovic lost it out of bounds, and the Sixers have the ball. Maxey, ISO, 3-pointer, too strong again. Adebayo leaps up for the rebound, and the Miami Heat are looking to go in front or tie the game here with 8:28 to go. Butler over on the near corner takes 2 jab steps over Joel Embiid. Now dribbles over towards the lane and has to bounce it to Bam Adebayo. Double team coming. Butler, jab step, pump fake over Lowry. Can't finish the 2 though. He had a lot of wide open space, and Kelly corrals his miss. 4-2 Sixers. We're 4 minutes underway. Oubre tries to have Embiid set a screen for him, gets it back, goes over towards the baseline. It's swatted away by Bam Adebayo, and the Sixers still have 10 seconds left on the shot clock, but they're going to inbound it. So Miami's been playing very physical defense. The Sixers have seen a lot of zone so far on the offensive side. Lowry will inbound it to Tyrese Maxey, and they decide to play with zone defense here. Embiid goes down low over Bam Adebayo. Tries to get double-teamed, and he does get fouled by Bam with 1.8 seconds to go on the shot clock. And Embiid's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. So Joel, with 2 rebounds in this game, he's looking to get his first 2 points of this play-in tournament game. Sixers have not been in a play-in tournament game. The Heat obviously have been in a couple and were able to they lost the first play-in game last year to Atlanta, but then they were able to win in the second game, and they eventually made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. So Embiid averaged about 34.7 points per game this season and 11 rebounds. The first foul shot was good. The second one, it's off the mark. So it's 5-2. Winner plays the New York Knicks, and the loser plays the winner of the Atlanta-Chicago game. 12 seconds left on the shot clock for the Heat. Hero gets some space, pulls up for three, and can't buy a bucket so far. He's been turning the ball over as well. Embiid goes down low like a locomotive, lays it up and lays it in over Bam Adebayo. Nice little teardrop, nice little runner by Joel Embiid. He was 1 for 2 from the line, but just made a big-time shot there. Adebayo trying to bank it in from three, and that's off the mark. Lowry to Embiid, who leads the fast break. Embiid hands it off to Oubre, dribbles over towards the right. He's at the foul line. He tries to put it up and float it in. Lowry somehow got it. Caleb Martin, it literally went into his hands, and Lowry intercepted it from him. Hands it off to Embiid. Embiid goes up with a shot, and Adebayo gets called for the foul as Joel Embiid is rocking the dreadlocks. And Adebayo, not so happy about that. He's hearing it from the fans. It's a big crowd at the Wells Fargo Center, and Joel goes back to the charity stripe. Adebayo really just tried to play very physical defense, and sometimes Tony Brothers is just going to chew that whistle, and other times he's just going to call a foul when he sees one. So Embiid makes the first foul shot, and he's now 2 for 3 from the line. 3 points, or 4 points that is, and 2 rebounds for Joel Embiid. I want to look at this again. Honestly, he did push just a little bit, Adebayo that is. So Bam is going to come out of the game for now, and Kevin Love is going to come on in. So already 2 fouls for Adebayo, and Spolestra already has to play some chess. And Nick Nurse trying to conduct his team to box out here. 8-2 Sixers, and now 9-2 as Embiid goes 2 for 2 from the line to strip around. So 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. Be active in the chat, baby. Come on. Tyler Hero hands it off to Kevin Love, and now Jimmy Butler gets it over on the far side, and we do have a foul called on Joel Embiid so far. I just saw so far so good. Yes, so far so good. Absolutely. It's not that they can't beat this team. It's just that they need to make timely shots, and they really need to do a good job on the glass. 6:35 to go in the first quarter. Hero has the rock, dribbles over towards the right, gets Embiid on him now. Hero goes down low, runner is up, and he puts it up and in. Tyler Hero wanted that matchup. They got a little screen from Caleb Martin to get Maxey off of him, and Hero just tried to attack in the paint and get a runner over Embiid, and it worked out that time. Maxey sees a double team as he gets blitzed, and he tries to throw it to Lowry. Lowry up for a three. Bullseye! What a pass by Tyrese Maxey. He had a triple team and just zipped it all the way to Lowry for a wide open three on the right side of the wing. Butler gets some contact down low, and a foul is called on the Sixers. And I think Butler is going to head on over to the line. Kyle Lowry got called for a shooting foul. But man, oh man, how about that play from Tyrese Maxey? It was Jimmy Butler, Kevin Love, and Tyler Hero that were giving him attention. And he just had a nice little home run pass to Kyle Lowry. It landed right into the breadbasket, and all he had to do was just catch and shoot, as they say. 12-5 start as Butler hits the first foul shot. So he takes 2 dribbles. We're at the Wells Fargo Center for this first play-in game. And Butler hits the second free throw. So he's 2 for 2 from the line. Butler with 2 points in this game so far and 1 rebound. In the last game that he played, he was able to put up 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists in a win versus the Raptors in 24 minutes. Embiid goes down low over Kevin Love, the veteran. And we do have a whistle. I think it's going to be against the It's going to be against the Heat. They're going to have a defensive 3-second violation call, right? Nonetheless, free throws are coming up for Joel Embiid. So, yep, it's Caleb Martin with a defensive 3-second violation. He was in the paint for too long, so Embiid's going to try to make it a 7-point lead, and Embiid's foul shot is good. He ended up going onto one knee because he was not so happy about the release of that shot. Sometimes he does that, and he squints, and you know, okay, maybe this is probably going to be off, but it wasn't. 13-6. Oubre will inbound it for the Sixers. He gets it back from Lowry. And he'll bounce it to Tyrese Maxey over at the Wells Fargo Center sign as the Sixers go from right to left. Embiid down low on the block, taking on Love. Goes up with a runner. Too strong. Harris tried to get the rebound, but it landed into the hands of Jovic. And Caleb Martin now on a fast break here. Hero catches, lets it fly for 3. And he cannot buy a bucket from downtown tonight. Lowry on the other end for the Sixers. Kicks it out to Maxey. It's intercepted, though, by Jimmy Butler. Butler goes down with a ferocious dunk as Harris tried to stay on him, but he just whizzed by Tobias Harris. And it's 13-8, baby. 7 minutes in this game, and Jimmy Butler already has 4 points. He's 1 for 3 from the field. Sixers have Harris, Oubre, Embiid, Lowry, and Maxey out there for the starters. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid gets double-teamed over at the elbow. Hands it off to Maxey for 3. Got it! Tyrese Maxey putting up a flamethrower and knocking it down for the big man. The Robin comes to the rescue. 5 points, 2 for 4. He's shooting from the field, and that's his first 3 of the day. Hero goes down low, goes over Embiid, and somehow, some way, makes the short corner jumper to make it 16-10. Maxey gets the drop-off pass from Lowry, dribbles over towards the right side, and now finds Embiid. They tried to swing the hot potato around. Embiid has it, though. Jovic, his defender, at the three-point line. What's he going to do? Double team coming. Butler swipes it away from behind, and Butler throws it down for 2. Jimmy Butler was able to catch Embiid off guard, and that makes it now a 4-point game. 16-12, 6 points and 2 steals for Jimmy Butler. That's what he does. If he gets into your grill, you gotta watch out. Maxey again, trying to go up against the zone defense here. Maxey gets tripped up by Tower Hero. Hero can't believe it, but a foul is called on Hero himself. J-Rep, what's up, baby? We need 8 more subscribers, guys. If you have not done so already, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. Would really, really appreciate that. Oh, glad you found us. Jimmy is a pain in the neck. He really is. I mean, the Heat did a good job at triple teaming Embiid. They really double teamed him, and then Butler just came from right behind to snipe the basketball away from Embiid. It was a blindsided play. And now Maxey gets the inbound. Here's Tobias Harris over at the elbow. Gets it back from Lowry. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Harris has to go up with a 2, and he nails it with the shot clock winding down. What a shot by Tobias Harris. He got double-teamed and was still able to make a jumper out of it. Martin goes down the lane, goes up with a shot over Paul Reed, who comes in for Joel, and he's able to have his way. It's 18-14. Maxey steps back, puts up another 3. That won't go. Batum tried to get the rebound and tried to box out Martin, and they said that it was last touched by Martin, and the Sixers have the basketball. Heat call for time with 2:59 to go. This is the NBA play-in tournament, a battle for the 7th place seed, and the winner of this game takes on the New York Knicks in round 1. Game 1 would be on Saturday. Let's go. Let's go, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe, baby. We have a lot of people on here. I want us to make sure that we hit that thumbs up button and that subscribe button. Embiid already headed towards the bench. So it's Harris, Lowry, Maxey, Batum, and Reed out there for them. Got to tell you that this is going to be a very close game. And it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be scrappy, but so far, the Heat, honestly, are 0 for 5 from 3. You would expect that to eventually change. The Sixers, give them credit, though, because they really have done a good job at guarding the perimeter. There's no doubt about it. But eventually you would think that Tower Hero is going to make some shots. And all you got to do, really, is just play against their zone and try to get some good passes to just break through and cut through to the basket. Because they're so good at that. Hey, give JJ a voice, so I found. Can't hate on that. He gave JJ a voice. Yes, sir. But let's see, man. I found JJ from RB2. RB hates me because I owned him over Pat Bev, but I still dropped by his channel. He just really a thin skin. Obviously, he's not from or in Philly and lives in his parents' house. Either way, yeah, man. I love my boy RB, for sure. But all we do, man, is just like we have one thing in common. Like we love Sixers basketball, and we really try to. We really try to build that up. You know what I mean? So it don't matter to me. I feel like that. This is a big game tonight. Obviously, I'm excited about it, and we're gonna have a lot of emotions, especially in the chat. If they lose tonight, we're gonna have a lot of emotions, even if they win. This is the game of the year, without a doubt, and the winner of this game is gonna play the Knicks, and obviously, if the loser of this game is gonna have to play the winner of the Hawks or the Bulls game on Friday, and their backs will be officially against the wall. Oh man, what is up? This is the best game this season. Well, it's the most important game, so we got to give it our best. You know what I mean? But I hope that you're all doing well. We need 8 more subs. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers tonight, man. That would be a dub in itself. Let's get to 2,000 subs, baby. Cheers. JJ calls the games fair. He gives kudos to all the teams and all the great plays. Not everyone can. Yeah, and it's definitely tough, but I love the criticism because I was talking to shout out to Larry. I was talking to him about this last night. The criticism, if it's fair criticism, it makes you better, and I'm always looking for that. So I think that that's like a really fair thing. Batum throws it away as he tried to inbound it. Haywood Highsmith got the steal. Hawkins goes down low. Martin goes up for a 2, and he could not get it. The ball dances off of Caleb Martin. Sixers get a fast break down low. Lowry tries to go for a 2, and I think a goaltend is called. It's 20-14. Boy, we have a lot to catch up with right here. It is a goaltending. So Caleb Martin, right, tried to play defense on Kyle Lowry, tried to block it, but Lowry, honestly, it was a great pass by Tyrese Maxey out in transition, who got the defensive rebound, and Lowry was cherry-picking down low, and he just got it, and the ball was denied, but they called a goaltending. Love for 3 on the other side. That one goes in and out of the bowl, and Paul Reed tries to deny Haywood Highsmith, who gets the rebound, and we'll have some free throws coming up. Highsmith got the board, and we're going to have some free throws. Oh, boy. Honestly, they were complaining on the other side, too, not just on the... So, the goaltending was successful, but there was some contact, and Kyle Lowry did not get the foul call. So, again, we're probably going to see a lot of those types of things tonight. Haywood Highsmith does miss the first free throw. He's been shooting about 77% from the line this season. Yeah, he did. He got hit right into the face, but I'm happy that I want to see a physical game, Obviously, the blatant foul calls, hopefully they don't miss those, but 2:27 to go in the first quarter. This is playoff basketball. I know that we're still in the play-in tournament, but this is the postseason. This is officially the postseason. 5 points for Lowry in 10 minutes and 2 fouls. So the second foul shot is good, and Highsmith goes 1 for 2 from the line. The former 76er, Buddy Hield, comes in for Philadelphia, and Miami playing backcourt defense. Maxey gets into the offensive zone, though, thank goodness. Batum and Hield and Maxey had to communicate, and Maxey finally got into the offensive zone. The zone defense is coming at the Sixers. Maxey gets double-teamed, passes it out to Hield. Hield back to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey tries to drop off a pass inside to Oubre, and Hawkins Hawkes comes up with a steal. Hawkes to Hero, who goes up with a shot. Good defense by the Sixers. A fight for the loose ball on the ground. And Batum comes up with it, but they're going to have a whistle called. Oh, man, so it's a loose ball foul on Jaime Hawkes Jr. Oubre just came from behind, was able to swipe a block on Tyler Hero's shot. The Sixers got the rebound. Hawkes tried to fight for the loose ball underneath the basket, and it was just like, gimme, like mine. If you ever see Finding Nemo, like when all the ducks are trying to go after like the little fish, that's basically what that was. 1:55 to go in the first quarter. And Embiid comes back in for Paul Reed. Sixers lead it by 5. It's 20-15. Embiid, Maxey, Oubre, Batum, and Hield in there for the Sixers as they go from right to left. 1:48 to go in the first quarter. Maxey tries to find Embiid, and Maxey throws it away again. That's his third turnover. Well, and it's DeLon Wright, who literally had a mismatch, didn't go up with it, and Tyler Hero goes over Embiid. I don't understand. Buddy Hield was playing defense down low on the post, and he was just scared to attack him. So Maxey gets it back. He's over at the three-point line. They're trying to make Maxey more of a passer. Hield back to Tyrese Maxey. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey gets double-teamed. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Buddy Hield goes down low and tries to find Oubre, but Oubre steps out of bounds, and there's another turnover. This Heat team has really caused a lot of Sixers turmoil. They've just been, it's been pretty topsy-turvy so far. 7 turnovers by them. And ever since they've thrown in that zone, the Sixers really have been out of sorts, really. So Hawkes will find Jimmy Butler, who's over at the play-in tournament logo. Dribbles over towards the right. Batum was guarding him. Hawkes wide open for 3, and he nails it. And we have a tie game. It's 20-20 with 57 seconds to go. So Hawkes able to make a 27-foot jumper. And Maxey with the rock again. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. He has 3 turnovers over the last 2 minutes. Batum to Hield. Hield back to Batum. They play catch. 5 seconds left. Batum to Hield for a 3 on the near wing. And it hits off the front of the rim and off the glass, and Kevin Love gets the rebound. Sixers also have to do a better job with the rebounding stuff. And Love gets there's a foul called on Kelly Oubre Jr., who just got tripped up over Kevin Love, who was at the top of the right side of the wing. And it'll still be Heat ball. Both teams have put up 20 points. There's 28 seconds left in the first quarter. The foul was called on Oubre, and the Sixers are over the foul limit. Both teams are in the bonus, so that means that Love's going to go to the line, and the first free throw is nothing but net. So the Heat take their first lead of the ball game. It's 21-20. I think that they've been doing a very good job on Tyrese Maxey, making him more of a passer in this zone that they've been running. Second free throw by Love is good. It's 22-20. Heat are on an 8-0 run. Oubre tries to hand it off to Maxey over at the logo. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. And 16 on the game clock. 10 seconds to go. Maxey at the logo finds Buddy Hield. Hield back to Maxey. 5 seconds left. Buddy Hield tries to give it back to Maxey. You got to take a shot. Maxey goes up with a teardrop inside, and he gets the friendly bounce. There's a football pass all the way to Butler. Butler goes up with a shot, and Butler is fouled. He's in a lot of pain. Oubre tried to get back on defense. He just banged his knee on Kelly Oubre. He's turning over, and he is in a lot of pain. Just has his head down. Erik Spolstra's not happy. 1.5 seconds are left, and we'll have some free throws coming up. Pat Riley is looking over at Jimmy Butler, and he definitely needs some help up. He really does. 1.5 seconds to go. The trainer is out there just to check in and see if he's okay. He did turn over. He's on both of his knees. I don't know if he's going to be able to get up. I think it's just a common shooting foul. Oubre, was it a little bit unnecessary that he leaped up in the air as high as he did? Maybe, but I don't really know if you can make conclusive evidence on that. So we have a timeout called on the floor. I think it's just an injury timeout. But Maxey's 8 foot runner was good. I want to also make sure that I give credit to Kevin Love for making that nice pass all the way from the inbound line all the way down into Miami territory to find Jimmy Butler. He is so good at making those football passes where somebody is deep and Butler was wide open. And Oubre just tried to get back on defense, but the refs are initiating this play. But there is a timeout called by the Heat with 1.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. Someone needs to rebound when Kyle is out. Yeah, exactly. Show JJ some love with a like. My man calls a hell of a game. Love that. Love that, baby. 8 more subs till we get to 2,000. Come on, let's get over to it, bro. All right, so they're looking at this again. We have another replay here. Oubre, it seemed like when he leaped up, okay, he may have landed. When he came down, he landed right on Jimmy Butler's right knee, or maybe it was towards the knee area, really towards like the calf. But he was hanging on to his right knee. That's what he was hanging on to. And I think that they're going to review this to see if there was a flagrant foul called here. Butler is up. He tries to shake it off, and Butler is looking at Embiid saying, I don't know how I'm okay. That was pretty scary. So Butler will go to the line. It is just a common foul. So it was just a review. There was no challenge, nothing like that. And Butler's going to try to give the Heat the lead once again. Here it is, and the shot is good. The first one, that is. I want to win with Butler in the lineup. I agree. 23-22, Oubre in 11 minutes doesn't have any points, but he has 2 fouls, and he's been playing pretty good defense. Second foul shot by Butler, off the mark. Embiid has to go up with a prayer from three-quarters court, and he almost banked it in. Oh, man. 23-22, and we go into quarter number 2 as Butler is hobbling, but he's walking and seems to be okay, and we'll go into the second quarter. Jimmy's just trying to get rid of Kane. Now, honestly, man, that was kind of scary because Oubre just leaped up in the air. He leaped up so high. I didn't even know he had that jump in him, really, and just as soon as he came down by force, bam! Just landed right near that knee. Right on that knee. So, Jimmy is dramatic. I don't think that was dramatic. I think that was a little bit more than dramatic. Because I've seen Jimmy dramatic too. But that was pretty wild. I gotta defend my boy in that case. If you are new to the channel, smash the subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and turn on the notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. We are gonna go live for a post-game show at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time tonight. Whether they win or lose, we show up, baby. All right? So we will be doing a post-game show tonight. Hop onto the Discord server. Give us your thoughts. Type in the chat down below if you wish to do that as well. I want to definitely get more voices on here, and I want to hear what the people have to say, because that's what we do, man. Schwarber and Trey hit back-to-back jacks in the first. Wow, that's wild. That's crazy. Johan Rojas actually got a hit. I'm so happy right now. Oh, man. Love my Phillies people on here. I did tell Larry, to keep us updated on the score, so I'm happy about that. Justin, of course, says go Sixers. Yes. And thanks for the call today, by the way, man. Happy that you were able to get your voice on. But, yes, if you guys also, don't feel comfortable with, coming on live, you can also message me on Discord and just send me, an audio recording, and I can play it from there, too. Yeah, honestly, the Sixers did a good job in the very first part of the first quarter with playing good, solid defense, and it led into easier offense. But I've noticed now, ever since the second half of that first quarter, Erik Spolestra did throw in the zone, and Tyrese Maxey, they made him more into a passer, and he turned the ball over a lot, honestly. He did. They did a good job at making sure that he turned it over, and he had, they said that he had 2, but he really had 3 because there was one pass that he had that I think that it deflected off of Lowry's hands. It just wasn't a good pass. It wasn't a good read at the time, but they gave the turnover to him where it really just should have been on Tyrese Maxey himself. So Sixers have got to do a better job at just being aggressive in the zone. Now, they also have taken out Kelly Oubre Jr. Offensively, so Kelly was somebody that was doing a good job at breaking that interior zone because he could just drive it to the basket. But they've put Caleb Martin and Haywood Highsmith down on the blocks so that way they could neutralize him. You know, Nick needs to make changes. I agree. I think that this is where you got to go with Caleb Martin, man. I want to see Caleb Martin in here at some points of the game. I don't know, but that's just what I got to say. Kyle Lowry comes in for Tyrese Maxey, and the Sixers have so it is Lowry, Batum, Hield, Embiid, and Harris, it looks like, for their defense. So Butler gets the rock. He's over at the foul line. Embiid stays on him, but we have a whistle called. It's a defensive 3-second violation call on Kyle Lowry, and Butler's going to go to the foul line. So that's interesting. Lowry was not in the paint. He was in the paint for 3 seconds. So that's pretty huge. Butler's foul shot is good. Can't have these little things come back and bite you. 24-22, because every point means something. 8 points for Butler. He's 4 for 5 from the line, 2 for 4 from the field as well. And he'll lob it inside to Jaime Jaquez Jr. from UCLA. Butler dribbles over towards the right. He's from Marquette. Butler trying to go up against Embiid. His former teammate goes up with a shot, and he gets fouled by Joel. So he'll go back to the line again for 2 more free throws, and Embiid is guilty for committing that shooting foul, and Butler smiles, and he'll head back to the charity stripe. Oh, boy. Oh, good. Very, very good. Nice. So it's 24-22 in this game. Butler is at the line, and he'll try to get his 9th point, and the first foul shot is good. Jimmy Butler, of course, we mentioned from Marquette, was the 30th overall pick by the Chicago Bulls back in 2011. He's had a heck of a career. He's averaged 18.5 points per game throughout his career, and also has averaged about 84.5% from the free throw line, 5.3 rebounds per game, and 4.5 assists as well. All right, so Lowry, Batum, Hield, Harris, and Embiid out there for Philadelphia. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Hield tries to find Batum over on the far corner. Batum has to try to hand it off to Embiid, and it's knocked away and stolen away by DeLon Wright. Jaquez back outside to Highsmith, and the three-point shot is up, but we have a turnover called on Miami. And now the Sixers have to get back on offense. Just another turnover. Batum tried to lob it in, and Jimmy Butler knew exactly where he was going, and he just tipped it away. Lowry in between the circles. Tries to find Embiid down low. Batum now finds Embiid. Embiid loses it. Kevin Love comes up with a steal. And now Miami again off to the races. Butler over on the near wing. 10 seconds left on the shot clock now. Hands it off to Jaquez over on the near wing at the three-point line. Pump fake, and now goes over Embiid and has his way with a teardrop. And it's now 28-22. The Sixers have gone ice cold on offense. They trap Embiid over at the logo. And Buddy Hield and Tobias Harris are over on the far side. Lowry to Hield for 3 on the near wing. In and out it goes. Batum with a drop-off pass back outside. It was supposed to go to Embiid. Hield had it. Harris for 3. Airballs it. Wide open 3. And Tobias Harris just airballed it from the far wing. You can't have that happen in this type of a game here. Harris was ready to lock and load, but it was way short. And it's going to be Miami ball. And Tyrese Maxey steps back into the game because the Sixers just really have not been able to attack this zone defense by Miami. They've been playing so well with it. 6 points for Embiid, and it's tough to stop. It really is. when they're on their game. Jaquez at the top of the perimeter finds Butler over on the near wing, dribbles around the baseline, kicks it back out to Highsmith. Highsmith almost lost it. Tobias Harris almost got his hand stuck into the cookie jar. Dribble handoff to Butler. Butler over Harris. No. Good defense by Toby. And Embiid with the rebound. Batum to Maxey. And Maxey has to deal with a lot of traffic down low and a foul called on Miami. Once again, they tried to get very scrappy and very physical. But this time, there's a foul called on Jaquez. They call it a shooting foul. I don't really know if it was necessarily a shooting foul or not because it didn't look like that Tyrese Maxey had his feet set or anything. But nevertheless, we play on. 28-22. Sixers are 47-35. They're the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference. This is the NBA play-in tournament for the Eastern Conference. So, the first foul shot is up, and that's in. Maxey averaged about 25.9 points per game, which is a career high for him in 37.5 minutes. And the second free throw is good, so it's a 4-point ball game in Philadelphia. Maxey with 9, 2, and 2. Definitely need to get more out of Tyrese Maxey tonight. Delon Wright hands it off, and there's a Butler 3, and it's a little short from the near wing. Embiid got the rebound and was able to box out Wright. Lowry into the Sixers front court, attacks down low. Passes it back to Batum, and now Embiid gets it. Embiid goes downhill like a locomotive, and he's able to lay it up and in. Nice job. It's a 2-point game, 28-26. Haywood Highsmith almost lost it. Has to find Wright. He had to throw like a miracle of a pass down low in the lane. Love at the 3-point line. Another dribble handoff to Wright. One more to Jaquez for a near corner 3, and that one won't go down. Harris got the board. That's just his first of the game. Maxey dribbles down low, tries to hand it off again to Harris, and it's stolen away. Another turnover by him. But it's Butler who goes up with a shot. The follow-through is good by Jaquez, and it's a 4-point game. Miami with the lead. 10 turnovers by Philadelphia. Harris in the Sixers front court, over towards the logo, though, and he'll hand it off to Kyle Lowry. Lowry back to Harris. Man, the Sixers just need more ball movement away from this zone. Lowry down low to Embiid, who's stuck in traffic, tries to tip it back up and in, can't get it. It goes into the hands of Highsmith as it was almost going out of bounds. Highsmith just got over to it, and again, Miami with the great D. Love, three-pointer, bang! 33-26. This Miami team has been going off, and they really haven't been making a lot of threes. They've just been outscoring they've been outplaying the Sixers on the defensive side, and Nick Nurse wants to call for time. 33-26 with 8:06 to go in quarter number 2. What's Nick Nurse going to respond? What's he going to respond with? Come on, man. Not good. They've been so physical with this team. I expected that the Sixers were going to get more, that they were going to get more lanes, but to Miami's credit, they are getting rid of the passing lanes, but there's not a lot of off-ball movement, and that's not good. Sixers are not moving without the ball. It's been very stationary. You know, I don't want them to ISO that much. It's not like that they are trying to ISO, but there needs to be more ball movement away from the play. And at this point, to be honest, I'm happy that Nick Nurse did take Buddy Hield out, but I think you got to put in KJ. I really do. I think that they need to put in KJ Martin. But what say you? I want to hear from you guys. Let's get a run, Sixers. Yep, I agree. Maxey protected the ball as well as any high-volume guard all year, so naturally just giving it away to start this one. So, okay, I'm hopeful that this for the Sixers that they will win, but just in case, I'll eat another shoe if they win. Phillies are up 7-1. All right, good. Thanks for keeping me up to date. Appreciate it. Sixers are down by 7. It's not 7-1, though. It's 33-26. This is the game for the 7 seed, and the loser of this game will officially have their backs against the wall. They got to play the winner of the Atlanta-Chicago game, which will start at 9:30. That game will be on Friday night, and then whoever wins that game is going to go on to face the Boston Celtics in round 1. All right. Well, they have work to do. They definitely have work to do. I think that Campaign deserves a chance. I think he does. I think he deserves to try to come in and maybe be one of those guys that can just get past this little net that this Heat have. If you've been trying to listen to the game, they're throwing a lot of bodies on people on the perimeter. Spolestra is out coaching Nurse so far, absolutely, and that's why the Sixers need to attack this zone more. A lot of guys like Buddy Hield are standing out on the perimeter. I'm not saying that Buddy Hield needs to be going down low, but they need to try to find ways to give the ball to Joel, and it can't be so obvious. Like look at, well, you can't see this here, but Batum did a good job before at passing out of the zone, but right as soon as Joel, is down low in the paint, he's being double teamed, all of a sudden the third defender's coming, and they know that the pass is going to be made down there, so it's just about improvising on the fly, and the Sixers are not getting set into their offense with ease. That's what it is. So, need a spark from someone. I totally agree. And Kevin Love is going to take a seat. He was playing really well for the Heat. So, Tyler Hero comes back in. Bam Adebayo also enters in for Jaime Jaquez Jr. Sixers have Harris, Lowry, Maxey, Oubre, and Reed, as Embiid will take a seat. Sixers have outscored the Heat the Heat have outscored the Sixers 25-10 ever since the 4:39 mark in the first quarter. Maxey wide open three-pointer, and Harris dribbles it out to Oubre. One more to Lowry for three, too strong, and the rebound goes to Jimmy Butler. And we do have a loose ball foul called on Paul Reed. He has got to be better at that. Cannot foul him a lot. And this Heat team, obviously, they're going to play really physical defense, and they're going to try to box out. But Reed cannot be getting into Jimmy Butler's face here and just making some careless mistakes like that. 33-26. The Sixers are now 2 for 13 from 3. The Heat are 2 for 10, so that's not good. Butler tries to give it back out to Highsmith for a three. It's short. Lowry with the rebound. Here's Maxey on the fast break, and now has to dribble it out towards the Wells Fargo Center side. He didn't really have a lane down open wide down low, so he couldn't do anything about it. Maxey goes up with a shot. Follow through by Harris. No. Grabs his own rebound. Puts it back up. He can't get it. He grabs his own miss again. Here's Harris going up for another two, and he still can't get it. Oh, my gosh. Harris missed 3 layups in a row and just couldn't even get one to go. Oh, man. Highsmith with a 3. Rebound goes to Oubre. Wow. Lowry all the way to Maxey. Maxey throws it to Oubre as Maxey was falling down. Not a good pass, but Oubre gets it over at the foul line. Step back, Jay. No good again. Great defense by the Heat. And the Sixers down by 7 with 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Hero, alley-oop pass to Adebayo. And he throws it down 36-26 with 6.5 minutes to go. And here's an interception off a bad pass by Lowry to Butler. And Adebayo goes up with a shot, or Highsmith that is, and he's able to make the layup. Now it's an 11-point game, and Miami has an 11-point lead. Harris in the Sixers front court gets it, hands it back off to Tyrese Maxey. A 9-0 run over the last 3.5 minutes. Harris to Oubre, near corner 3. Off the mark. Harris, offensive rebound, and finally puts it up and in. Well, he finally made one, and you had to give him credit for going for the offensive rebound. He was aggressive that time. It's 37-28. Wide open 3 by Highsmith off the mark. They can't box out Butler. Butler goes up for a 2. Butler thought that he was fouled, and Lowry gets it for the Sixers. Whistles remain silent. Harris with a nice pass to Reed. Has he got a triple team? And Reed puts it up and in. Harris makes up for it as he gets a big offensive rebound on the last play, puts it up and in, and this time he goes downhill. He's aggressive. He gets a triple team, and he hands it off to Reed, who lays it up and in to make it a 7-point game. Man, so they really are letting both teams be so physical down low, and it's been a very scrappy, it's been a dogfight, really, between both these teams. Can't fool me. Take him out, says Grace. I can't believe he missed a wide open layup, man. A wide open layup. Still made up for it, but I mean, come on, bro. I mean, Tobias playing with force, then Embiid and Maxey right now, so I can't even hate his romp. I understand, but man, come on, bro. Two of them he was covered, but the one was just wide open, man. That one that he had, it was just like, bro, just dunk it. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. The Sixers have gifted the Heat with 15 points off of 11 turnovers. Well, Miami just recognizes where they're going to throw the ball to. And they're just throwing safeties out there, and they're blitzing Maxey and Embiid. So that's something to just keep your eye on. And hopefully the Sixers can just try to get past this. But, yeah, they answered back with a little run, but they need to do a better job. They're not really controlling the game now. Being in the nursing field, been very busy with work. I hope I hope all is well with you. I appreciate that, Jacqueline. I appreciate you for being here. So it means a lot to me that you are on here. What's good, DFJ, bro? This is on, bro. We're struggling against it, just like you said. I know that we have a chance to right this thing, but man, this is going to be a tough one. It really is. We got to hope that Miami's missing their shots. Jimmy loves to start runs in chaos. Yeah, I know. DFJ, did you miss that bunny that Toby missed? I'm sure that DJ's probably screaming in his chat. He has been aggressive, though. Like, I have to give him that. He has 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He has been aggressive. And he did follow up the two mistake, like the big mistake on the missed layup with a big offensive rebound the next time. And he had a nice little dime to Paul Reed. So I have to give him credit for that. Oubre and Harris need to have solid games for the Sixers to win, says Keith Pompey. Right now, Harris has 6 points on 3 for 9 shooting, and Oubre has 0 on 0 for 3. Slam it, Tobias. No tip-ins. Yep, I agree. I totally agree with that. I disagree, though, with whatchamacallit's takes. I think that, yes, like, those two have to step up, but Embiid and Maxey have to play better, you know? DFJ saw this zone coming, huh? Not surprised. 4 steals for Jimmy Butler, and that ties a season high for him, and we're not even through the first half. He's on the bench now, and now is when the Sixers really need to just attack here. Hero gets it over on the near wing. He's at the three-point line. Bouncer to Hawkes at the foul line. One more to right for 3. Knocks it down. Good defense by the Sixers, just better offense. It's 40-30. Sixers down by 10. Lowry dribbles around the screen, goes into the lane, finds Oubre down low. Oubre's met by Adebayo, and they have to dribble back out to Kyle Lowry and Tyrese Maxey to conduct the offense. Lowry puts up a 3 in the face of Martin, and Caleb Martin plays solid defense, and Adebayo grabs and snatches the rebound. Dribble handoff again to Hero, and back out to DeLon Wright. Wright gets another dribble handoff from Tyler Hero again. Gets a screen set. Hero, runner, in and out. And a fight for the basketball is going to go all the way into, almost went into the backcourt, but DeLon Wright tried to save it. Caleb Martin actually saved it from going into the backcourt. Sixers had to tip it, and it was a bad tip by Paul Reed. Martin, dribble handoff again to Hero. 3.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Hero goes up for a 2, and he can't get it again. Harris got the rebound. Good job by him to just be physical on that side of the basketball. Tyrese Maxey again dribbles it into the Sixers front court. He's met with the zone. Harris back to Lowry. Lowry and Harris play catch. Here's Reed down low. Paul Reed trying to go up with a shot, and Reed is able to make it over Bam Adebayo. 40-32. Good pass by Lowry, as he was able to find a one-on-one coverage. Hero puts up a 3 again, and he just can't buy a 3 tonight. He's been ice cold. He's a very good three-point shooter. Sixers need to take advantage of that. Lowry for 2. Over Hero, he got it. 40-34, 3:43 left to go in the second quarter. A very big defensive game between both these guys. Jimmy Butler's standing up. He's going over to the scorer's table. And after the next stoppage in play, he'll come on in. Jaime Jaquez goes up for a shot, and they're going to say that it was last touched by Oubre. And it goes underneath the basket. It goes out of bounds, I should say. I think that Jaquez just lost it. Good job by Oubre to play solid defense there. He's been really a menace, but I think that the Sixers are going to challenge this. It's a Heat offensive team rebound, and they will. The green light is on, so the Sixers will challenge this, and I don't think it's a bad idea. Oh, boy. Larry, we need the Sixers to be good tonight. It's now or never, man. Phils are good tonight. Sixers not yet. Yeah, it's all about the Sixers, man. Oh, yeah, we knew that Miami was going to run the zone. Yeah, well, they're running it perfectly. They really are. I can't say anything bad about it, you know. All right, so we're going to take this off. That's better. That's a lot better. Sorry about the little yellow thing. I had that blot down below for some other reason, and I can't remember why. Smash the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, man. Comment down below so that way you know when I go live. 40-34 with 3:30 to go in the second quarter. We appreciate each and every one of you for being on here. Means very, very much to us. Means a lot to us. Let's do... I guess that's it. Hoping for a second half turnaround. Well, I think that they can end the first half strong. The second half, yeah, it's going to be another chess match. 53 in the chat, only 27 thumbs ups. Come on, bro. All right, so the Sixers, the call's overturned. It'll be Sixers ball. And Jaime Jaquez Jr. comes out. Joel Embiid comes in. Nico Batum comes in as well. And Jimmy Butler, I think, is going to check in for Jaquez. And that's what happens. 40-34, Sixers down by 2 possessions. They had the lead to start off the game, but have been pretty cold against this Miami defensive zone. Maxey to Batum. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey gets it back over towards the right side. Traffic coming. Blitz coming. Maxey has to throw it, and he finds Lowry. Lowry takes a three-pointer, puts up a shot, and he airballs it, and Miami gets a shot clock violation from the defensive side again. They are just really trapping Tyrese Maxey and making him furious and just taking the ball away from him. They've really done a good job of just Xing him out of the game. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And Tyler Hero gets it over at the logo. Dribbles around the screen, set by Adebayo. Hero almost lost it, though. Embiid goes down low on him. And Hero goes up for 2. Adebayo tips it up and in. And Embiid has got to box him out. He's got to do a better job at that. 42-34. Tyrese Maxey again, dribbling for the Sixers on the offensive side. Maxey needs some help, and Oubre finally comes to the rescue. Dribbles over towards the left. He's now over at the top of the key. Hand off again to Lowry. One more to Batum for a near corner 3. And Nico Batum with a big shot. That was a splash from the near corner. 42-37. So Sixers trying to get better. Butler goes down low, and he gives it up to Caleb Martin. It was a dribble handoff, a little underhanded pass. Butler for 3 over Embiid, and that's no good. Martin got the rebound, could not haul it in. That was Lowry. Here's a 3 by Wright, and DeLon Wright has ice in his veins as he knocks it down again. 45-37. DeLon Wright able to make a big-time shot. 6 points. He's 2 for 2 from 3. Tyrese Maxey again. Bouncer. Back to Batum. Batum down low to Embiid, and he lost it. And we have a whistle called. I think it's going to be Martin tried to go for the ball. I think that it was last touched by him. He was technically marked out of bounds, and it should still be Sixers rock, I think. But nonetheless, how about Tyler Hero just getting the attention of Joel Embiid, able to find Bam Adebayo on the rebound. It's 45-37. Sixers will inbound the ball. It's Nico Batum who will inbound it and finds Joel Embiid. Embiid to Oubre. Oubre back to Maxey. Maxey goes down low, tries to finish through contact. Can't make the layup again. And Adebayo gets the rebound. It was a tough finish. Hero for three on the near wing. Bullseye. That was a big three by Tyler Hero. 48-37. And Hero in the game. Probably, or just made his first three, so he's now 1 for 5 from deep. Embiid to Harris inside, and Harris has to try to break the zone here. Finds Oubre. Oubre to Batum again for a catch-and-shoot three off the mark, and the rebound again by Miami. Oh, man, they have been out-rebounding the Sixers all day and night. Martin, wide open three on the near corner. Bang! 51-37, and Caleb Martin and the Miami Heat explode. The Sixers crowd in stunned silence. A 9-0 run for the Heat. And here's Maxey in between the circles. Oubre over on the near corner. A handoff to Batum, and Oubre gets it back, and we do have a reach-in foul called on the Heat. It's a personal foul called on DeLon Wright. And, I mean, just crazy. Tyler Hero just made a big-time three in front of Joel. And it really seemed like that this Miami Heat team has just been putting on a clinic just from the defensive side of the ball and have really taken the Sixers out of this game. Offensively speaking, Maxey, dribble handoff to Harris. Harris back to Oubre. Oubre down low to Embiid. And we have another whistle called. It's going to be on Kevin Love. That's his second personal foul. It's just his first, actually, but 38.1 seconds to go. And I think Joel's going to go to the line because the Sixers are in the bonus. Well, if they could cut it somehow to single digits before they go into halftime, that would be nice. But there's a lot that needs to be cleaned up when they go into the second half. 51-37. Sixers do have 5 timeouts left. The Heat have 4, in case that does matter. Just wanted you to know. First foul shot by Embiid is up and in. It was a personal foul on Kevin Love. So it's a 13-point ball game in Philadelphia. Embiid dripping with a lot of sweat. And takes the dribble. Second free throw is nothing but net. And the Sixers down by a dozen. Love will inbound it to Caleb Martin. And Sixers need to get a stop here on defense. 10 points for Embiid. Runner is up by Hero. And we do have a personal foul called on Tyrese Maxey. Hero tried to get past Maxey, and he just tried to window it in. It was a personal foul, so not in the act of shooting. Sixers did have a foul to give, and Kevin Love will inbound it. That was actually a pretty good foul by Tyrese. Butler gets it on the inbound pass by Kevin Love. So Butler trying to take on Maxey here. Butler passes it and throws it away. Caleb Martin not able to communicate with Butler. And the Sixers have an opportunity here to cut it to 10 or 9. 24 seconds to go. 1 second separating the shot clock from the game clock. Maxey at the logo. And Oubre steps in over towards the right side. 13 seconds to go. Maxey trying to milk the clock down. Hands it off to Oubre again. Oubre tries to go to Embiid. Volleyballs it back to Oubre. Oubre back to Joel. Puts up a shot. Can't get it. And the rebound goes to Martin. Half-court runner is up. And that's going to do it. So he airballed it. The Sixers just making some really bad passes. 10 points for Embiid. They're both Embiid and Butler have 10 points. They're 2 for 8 from the field and 6 for 7 from the line. Give Miami their credit, but the Sixers need to come out with a lot of fire in them to start off the second half. 51-39, 28-17. That's how much the Heat outscored them in that second quarter. All right, I'm going to take a very, very quick step off. What's up, Vince? How you doing, man? But I will be right back in literally 60 seconds. I'll see you soon. All right, we're back. Hopefully you're all doing well. I appreciate you guys so much for being here, and I hope that you're all doing a good job. So here are my thoughts. First of all, if you are just tuning in, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. I would really appreciate that. If you are tuning in on any other social media platform, hit that follow button and, support the channel. If you guys want to make sure that if you guys want to donate to the channel as well, you can do that down below by hitting the super chat button here on YouTube if you were tuning in on here. Sixers have got to figure it out, says Amy Fadul, and I agree with that. So let's talk. All right, let's talk. So the Sixers started to get a little bit of momentum in that first quarter during the first half, and all of a sudden Miami goes to this 2-3 zone where they triple team Embiid, they double team Tyrese Maxey, and they are just able to take both of them out of the game and neutralize them. Right? So now Oubre, everybody's trying to be passive, and the Heat, give them credit, they've been very physical, but I think that the biggest thing that's been a bad thing for the Sixers tonight is obviously the turnovers, but why is that? Why are Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers turning the ball over a lot? It's because in the transition game, they seem to be they seem to be overthinking decisions, and it's not like that the Heat understand. It's not like that the Heat don't know what they're going to go to or who they're going to go to, so they have an idea of what's going to happen. It kind of makes you think about how Boston was playing the Sixers last year in Game 7. Just understood what was going to happen, and they blitzed everybody. And when that happens, you're not going to get a lot of breathing room. And you're going to have Joel go for 2 for 10. And Embiid has to be better. There's no doubt about it. He needs to be more physical. He needs to demand for the ball more. He needs to be in attack mode, and he needs to go up against these guys and say, I'm the MVP. This is a game where Joel needs to step up, and he's the number one thing in regards to the team. Tobias, as much as I did not like him missing that wide open layup, he's played physical. He's played physical tonight, and I have to give him credit for that. Toby has actually only been a -4. Say what you want about the plus-minus stat. Embiid has been -14. And that's not just a fluke or anything. He has not been aggressive. He's only gone to the line 7 times. And I know that the refs are going to chew their whistle a lot, but he needs to be aggressive, and he needs to go down low on the block and be very physical. That's what he has to do. So those are just my thoughts about that. Kyle Lowry. Lowry, at this point, I can't really be too upset with him individually. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 turnovers. Again, this team revolves around Joel and Maxey. If they are not going down low, if they're not being aggressive, that's going to suck. And this Heat team does a good job at getting rid of the passing lanes. The Sixers only have 8 assists tonight, and so there's a perfect example of why they're not doing a good job passing the ball, because it's been predictable. All right? I want to mention this, okay? If they do lose this game, as much as it would sting, it's not over. So we'll get to that point when we get there, but the bottom line is Embiid needs to play better. That's the reason why you're losing. Yes, they're getting rid of the passing lanes. They're making it tough for the guys to give the ball to Joel. But Nick Nurse needs to come up with a counterpunch for when they decide to go zone. And Embiid has to attack that. It's the bottom line. Embiid always plays so soft, like he doesn't care. I'd be pissed if I was him and going to be aggressive. He's been playing soft in this game. I agree with that. K9 has no points. MIA, missing in action. He has to be better too. But the number one the number one thing for this team is they go as far as Joel does. I'm not impressed with the coaching so far. I'm not impressed with the execution. The coaching, I can understand that, yes. I haven't really been impressed with that either. But Embiid has to execute, bro. 6 rebounds, only 1 assist. Yes, he's not going to get a lot of assists tonight. But the staggering stat is 2 for 8 from the field. I haven't seen him go down low on the block as much as he should in this game. I know Bam is aggressive and he plays really good, solid defense on in the paint, but he needs to be more physical. That's what makes him unstoppable. It's not just that he can make jump shots. Like, that's a cherry on top. The number one thing about him is that he's very dominant down low, and he has to be more dominant. I need him to say, give me the rock, watch me go to work, and just bully these guys. That's what I need. That's the number one problem. And again, Miami does deserve credit because they are causing the Sixers to be out of sorts, and they should not even be, neither should the Sixers, in this hole. You can beat the zone, but you need to hit the shots to do it. They're not hitting shots, and that's another thing. I agree with that. But Joel needs to be hitting his. He needs to be aggressive. If they're not hitting shots, then you know what you counter that with? Bullying guys down low. That's what you countered that with. They are getting... So let's look at these team stats besides the points. They're getting out... They're winning the rebounding battle 25-21. It doesn't really feel like it, to be honest. I'm actually really shocked that it says that on the stat sheet because I think that they've been getting boxed out a lot more. Maybe that's what it is. So, what's going on, man? How you doing? But yeah, so the Heat aren't even shooting the ball that well. That's the funny part about it. They're only shooting 30% from 3. They should be winning this game by a lot. If I'm being honest, they should. But they're just 6 for 20 from the field, and maybe that is where the Sixers can thrive. You know? The Sixers have not played bad perimeter defense. I just don't think that they've played stellar perimeter defense, and guys are still getting wide open looks like Tyler Hero, just missing shots. So, Duncan Robinson, I guess he's not playing either for them, and they're without Terry Rozier. So, yeah, it's crazy. Patty Mills has not even entered into this game. But KJ Martin, man, I need to see him out there. I really do. Buddy Hield was minus 11 in 4 minutes, 0 for 2 from 3. If he's not hitting shots, you got to bench him. You got to sit him down. Nick Batum had a couple of wide open 3 chances. One of them, I think he airballed, if I'm not mistaken. He made a big 3, but then immediately Miami deserves a tip of the cap because they answered back with a 3 from, it was DeLon Wright, who's 2 for 3 from 3. What else do we have on here? This has been rough, JJ. What's up, Nick? Wouldn't hurt to give Payne a look. I agree. I agree with that. Yes, like while Cam Payne and Nick Nurse, while the rotation should be better, the number one problem, and I don't want us to lose sight of this, is that Joel's not being aggressive. He has to be aggressive. He needs to be in attack mode. The shooters have to hit their shots. But I need Embiid to just say, give me the rock and watch me do my thing. That's the mental toughness. And he has to battle through it if he's not getting the foul calls. You understand? Like, that's what concerns me more rather than them just missing their shots. That's what I need more of. But feel free to say what you guys want, you know? I want to hear what you have to say. How long do you ride the Joel before the Sixers owner gets frustrated and decides to trade? we're not talking about that today. That's not a discussion for today. That's a question for the offseason, right? We're in the game mode. Like, we're not talking about the offseason. I don't want to hear even anything about Paul George either. I want to talk about now. That's what I care about. But Joel, bottom line, has not played well in this game at all. And he can flip the switch. But he needs to show them that he's the MVP. Why does this always happen in Philly sports? There has to be drama, bro. There has to be drama. But, again, am I hitting the panic button after this game if they lose? No. I'm not hitting the panic button. But there's no doubt about it that it gets harder. And they obviously have to win Friday. But we'll get to Friday in 24 minutes of game time. All right, I'm going to take one more quick step off, okay? I would actually really appreciate it if you guys went on my boy Mitch Kofsky's channel to show him some love, because he's been there for us, and I would really appreciate it if we showed him some love and support. So we're going to do that right now. All right, we're going to find his channel, and we're going to have him. We're going to get him to come on. Or we're going to go see him, I should say. Here's Mitch's channel. I'll be right back, all right? Take a very quick step off. I also forgot to say this, too. Okay, first of all, if you are tuning in, welcome on in. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live, man. So the Sixers are down by 12. They got outscored 28-17 in that second quarter, so they are trailing 51-39. And they got to do a better job. The other thing I forgot to mention, too, is that Jimmy Butler, you know, when he made the contact with Kelly Oubre Jr. and Oubre landed on that knee, I think that was something else that kind of really got him going, too. And that was at the point, like, where Miami started to go on a little run, but then they kind of, I think that kind of fed into more of their momentum, and it went their way, so. Soto crapped the bed in the 7-4 Phillies in the middle of the 8th. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Second half coming up here in Philadelphia. Sixers down by 12. It's 51-39. Jimmy Butler back out there for the Miami Heat. And so is Joel Embiid. Let's see who wins this second half here and if the Sixers can respond. Sixers are 5 for 19 versus the Heat zone, and they are just 1 for 10 from 3 and have 8 turnovers. So the Heat have the ball first because they lost the tip-off. They've outscored the Sixers 43-23 since the 4:39-minute mark. We do have a foul called on the Sixers, and it's going to be on Tobias Harris. Before the shot by Hero went up, I think that he pushed Adebayo. So 12 seconds will be left on the shot clock. It's Jovic, Butler, Martin, Adebayo, and Hero out there for the Heat. And the Sixers have Harris, Embiid, Lowry, Maxey, and Oubre. And we have a challenge called here. Guess it's going to be on Miami Heat. I don't understand what's going on. Are the Sixers going to challenge this? Because, honestly, Adebayo set a screen on Toby. That could be an illegal screen. I think that should be the opposite because Adebayo's feet were set, and I didn't see that before. So, I don't know. But Tony Brothers and the officiating crew have the headsets on. They're going to take it off. So let's see what the call is here. A little bit curious. I don't know if that's a review or not. I think Embiid had be advised not to go over to the refs while they were making this call here. It's 51-39. Sixers down by 12 against the Miami Heat. So, ref initiated review. The call stands. It was just an initiated review. It wasn't a challenge, nothing like that. All right, so the Sixers have to play defense. It's 51-39. I don't know. I guess they didn't really have conclusive evidence to overturn it. Jovic gets it over on the near wing. Hero in the lane. Floater over Embiid. In and out. And the tip goes from Adebayo all the way to Embiid. Maxey dribbling, leading the charge. Harris goes down low. And we have a travel called on Tobias Harris. Wow, he actually stepped out of bounds as soon as he got the ball. Just got to watch the footing. 13 turnovers by the Sixers. It's really not even like them. Adebayo is at the top of the key, trying to take on Joel. Hero tried to cut back door. Oubre stayed on him. Caleb Martin gets the dribble handoff, kicks it back out to Tyler Hero for a wide-open three, and Hero is off. The ball gets battered around, and it goes into the hands of Kyle Lowry. Good job by the Sixers to get the rebound there. Harris at the top of the key, hands it off to Maxey. Maxey back to Embiid for three at the top of the perimeter, and he can't get it. It was a little short. Adebayo got the rebound. Jovic tries to get the pass from Adebayo, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Sixers ball again. Man, come on. Joel needs to just be on the block. I mean, if he's making his threes like that's one thing, but he's just not being aggressive. And Toby just steps out of bounds and doesn't watch his footing. Sixers just need to be better. Lowry hands it off to Embiid again at the three-point line. Embiid trying to take on Hero, throws it into the hands of Harris again. Harris dribbles over towards the left. He's at the top of the key. Adebayo on him. Harris looking to pass it, and a foul called on the Heat. It's on Jovic as he was blitzing Joel and was pretty physical with him. What's up, Cam? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for coming on here. Appreciate that. So let's see this again. Yep, so Jovic just pushed Joel. Can't do that. Embiid gets the inbound pass. Another dribble handoff to Oubre. Oubre goes down low into the lane, and he finishes through hard contact. Whistles remain silent, but Kelly able to make a layup. It's a 10-point game, 51-41. Jovic trying to set a screen for Tower Hero, and Jovic puts up a three over Maxey and swishes it from the top of the key. Nikola Jovic finally able to get on the board with a three-pointer. And now has 4 rebounds to go along with that. Embiid trying to bully Adebayo down low behind the back. Bounce pass to Lowry. Lowry back to Harris. And it was almost a bad pass. Embiid gets it over on the elbow again. Embiid draws a double team fadeaway jumper. Short. And it's Hero who comes up with his miss on the other side. Tower goes down low. The ball stolen by Embiid. Batted all the way to Lowry. Down low. Lowry puts up a layup. Can't get it. Harris finishes, though, and comes up with the follow-through. 54-43. You got to give Harris credit for that. He made a tip shot there and now has 8 points. 9:39 to go. Butler trying to initiate some contact from Kyle Lowry. And we have a foul called again. First time all year I've seen this team mentally unprepared and beaten. And it's a bad time for it. I agree. I definitely agree on that. Hero almost made a wide open 3-2, so that was on the first possession. Hero gets it for the Miami Heat, throws it into the hands of Adebayo, and Adebayo gets Lowry on him and just slams it home, 56-43. Kyle Lowry again, dribbling for the Sixers. It's Lowry, Harris, Embiid, Maxey, and Oubre. Maxey dribbles it all the way towards the logo. He gets trapped, and now has to pass it off to Embiid over on the far elbow. Embiid going up against Adebayo. Double team coming. Embiid lays it up and lays it in. Good job by Joel to be assertive that time. 56-45. Philadelphia down by 11. Adebayo again, or that's Butler, hands it off to Adebayo. 12 points for Embiid. Here's a three-pointer by Butler, and that one's off the mark. It bounced 3 times. It got the unfriendly roll at the last second. Embiid got the board, hand off to Maxey. Maxey goes down low, steps back, puts up a foul line jumper, and connects. They're down by 9. 8:38 left to go in the third quarter. Sixers playing from behind. 11 points for Maxey, 2 rebounds and 2 assists as well. Tyler Hero is over at the logo, dribbles with his right hand. Gets a screen set by Adebayo. Hero to Adebayo. They play a 2-man game. Oubre is physical with Adebayo, and there's a shot by Butler, and Butler nails the three-pointer from the far corner. Good defense by the Sixers. Just better offense by Jimmy Butler, 59-47, and Butler with 13 and 4 in this game. He's just 3 for 10 shooting-wise, though, from 3. Embiid tries to bully Adebayo. Here's Maxey for a 3, and there were about 4 Heat members that were leaping for the rebound, and Adebayo is the one that got it. Man, Sixers just are not going down low and boxing out. All right, so Hero will just pass it all the way to Jimmy Butler over on the short corner. Butler taking on Maxey, goes up for a 2, and, well, he wasn't going to get the foul called there. Harris got the rebound. Refs really making them play physical basketball. This is a playoff type of an atmosphere for sure, if that's the case. Lowry dribble handoff again to Harris. Lots of not so much ball movement. Harris goes up for 2, and he is fouled. I mean, there's just not a lot of movement off the ball. Like, that's the thing that I just can't understand, is that guys are not only bricking shots, but there's just not a lot of ball movement off the ball. Like, they're not setting off-ball screens, nothing. 59-47 and 7:25 to go in the third. Butler with 13 points. He's 3 for 11 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3. Harris is at the line. The Sixers trying to make it a 10-point deficit with 7:25 to go in the third quarter. This is the play-in tournament, and the Sixers, if they lose, they got to play the winner of the Bulls-Hawks game on Friday night. First foul shot's good, and that's from Tobias Harris. It's 59-48. With 7:25 to go. 22 minutes for Joel, 12 points, and the Heat have definitely neutralized him so far. Second foul shot. That does not get the friendly bounce. It goes, hits the front of the rim, the back of the rim, and dances all the way into the hands of Tyler Hero for the rebound. Hero gets a screen set, lets it fly over Embiid, and that one is no good. Bounced 2 times again. Doink and a doink. And Lowry got the rebound. Lowry goes up for 2. Oubre tries to get his miss. Goes up for the shot. It's swatted away again by Adebayo. Well, Oubre just was met by Adebayo down low. Martin lays it up. Can't get it. And we have a foul called on Embiid. Joel needs some help up, and he does get some help up from guys off the bench, including Ricky Council IV. Embiid tried to be physical on the defensive side. Adebayo, man, just came out of nowhere and just blocked Oubre's shot. It wasn't near a goaltend, but it was just at the rim. Good job by him, and we have a timeout called on the floor by the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh, boy. Man, this is what I expected, man. This is what I expected. I'm not going to lie. I expected this. But seeing it in action so far, you know, this is what makes it a tough battle. It really is. Yep. Oh, boy. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, man. Make sure you guys know when I upload and when I go live. The name, of course, is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. I appreciate you all so much for being here. We need 7 more subs to get us to 2,000 now, man. Embiid also, mind you, has 3 personal fouls. So 3 more than he's done, and that's not what you want for the Sixers. Pain, 9 years of pain. Again, I'm not there yet, but we need to snap out of this. We have a chance. We do. We need to make shots. And we need more physicality from our guys. I do have to give Harris his credit, though. Besides the missed layup, he's actually been good on the glass. He has. So. Grace says that her heart is breaking. Or is it breaking or is it broken? I don't know. He'd have gone away from the zone, and the Sixers still look hapless offensively, says Paul. Yeah, I've noticed that they really haven't played as much zone to start off the third quarter here, and yet the Sixers are still kind of out of sorts, you know? Miami really has taken the crowd out of this game. And I said that coming into this, the Sixers need to do a good job with the crowd. It's broken. It's not that it's breaking, it's broken. So, Sixers have already broke her heart. I'm not there yet, but, 6:57 to go in the third quarter still is plenty of time. But, boy, do they need a run. I will say that. It's still early. Yep, I agree. I think it's still early, but that's how I feel. Phillies are in the top of the ninth. They lead 7-6. I saw that Larry said that Soto did not have a good eighth inning. So, Jovic, Butler, Martin, Adebayo, and Hero all in for the Heat. And the Sixers have Joel, Lowry, Oubre, Batum, and Hield for them. Remember, the Sixers, before they called the timeout, there was a shooting foul that was called on Embiid. Nico's going to step in for Kyle Lowry, and Buddy Hield's going to come in for Tobias Harris. So I'm curious how this lineup's going to look. So they got Maxey, Hield, Oubre, Batum, and Embiid. And Caleb Martin's going to go to the foul line. Okay, so this should be an interesting matchup here. I don't know why that. I'd be curious to see why Ricky Council is not being utilized, but that's just a question that I have. 59-48, and the first foul shot goes in and out. Wow. So it's 59-48. Embiid's still out there. He has 3 personal fouls on him. Fans standing, wanting their Chick-fil-A McNuggets, bricking for chicken. Doesn't work. Caleb Martin's at the line. Second foul shot. It's up. No good. Embiid got the rebound. Oh, there's a silver lining right there, and maybe that's what the Sixers need in order for them to go on a run. Embiid got the board. Maxey gets the dribble handoff. Embiid over at the top of the key. Another dribble handoff again to Batum. Batum to Hield. Hield back to Batum. Batum wide open three-pointer. Got it! Nice job by Nico Batum. He made the 3. I don't think he was anticipating that, but Bam Adebayo left his assignment, and Nico is 2 for 3 from downtown. 59-51. Hero down low to Butler. Butler back out to Martin. Martin goes down low into the paint and gets it stolen away by Oubre. Hield off to the races. Layup is up. It's swatted, and a goaltend is called. Wow. 59-53. So they call goaltending on Caleb Martin, and now the Sixers, the fans are feeling it now. Timeout called by the Heat with 6:14 to go. That's how you respond. That's how you respond, man. That shot by Nico, them missing the 2 free throws and getting the crowd back in this caused that little run. So, there we go. Rally for chicken, says Fransky in L.A. I always think to myself that Scott Fransky and Larry Anderson are running that account. You know what I mean? So, but obviously they don't. It's just so funny to me. They're probably like watching like all over with the Phillies and with the Sixers, obviously. Oh man. Okay, good stuff. And yeah, Tobias was not in there, and guess what? This lineup maybe has worked. But the Heat have really not gone back to that zone, and I can't really understand why. So Tyler Hero got called for the goaltending. The Heat just called for time. Both teams have 4 timeouts left. Oh, man. Nice, man. 10 strikeouts, 1 hit allowed, and 2 walks, and hit 1 batters in the back. Oh, boy. That's just me. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Good for you, bro. That makes me happy, bro. It really does. I might just be wrong about Tobias Harris. Bro, 15-0 shouldn't have even been called. 10-run rule. Come on, bro. Oh, man. All right. Sixers taking on the Miami Heat. They are hosting the play-in tournament. The winner of this game plays the New York Knicks in round 1 of the playoffs. And the Heat, if they win, so if the Sixers win, they play against the Knicks. And if they lose, they got to play the winner of the 9-10 game, which is going to occur at 9:30, the 9-10 seed game. So that's the Hawks and the Bulls, and whoever wins that game would face the loser of this game. So just in short, if the Sixers win, they play the Knicks. If they lose, and let's just say that Atlanta wins the next game, Atlanta has to come to Philly to play them in a do-or-die situation for the 8th seed. And whoever then wins that game goes on to play the Boston Celtics. And whoever loses, their season is done. Oh, boy. You are good luck, man. There we go. Now we're getting the chat going. Come on, man. We need more people in the chat to go here. You know what I mean? They're showing a replay of the brickin' for chicken and the fans getting involved. Now you got the fans back into this, and the Sixers have went on a little run. So that's great. So it's 59-53. Sixers down by 6. It's been a very good game between these two teams. And this is everything I expected, seriously. Just wish Joel was doing better. But, hey, guess what? This Heat team, you give them credit because they don't deserve to be in this spot either. 23 minutes and 12 points for the big man, 9 rebounds, and the Heat are going to get the inbound here. Bam Adebayo gets into the backcourt. I don't know why he was the inbounder there, but Kelly Oubre Jr. trying to play defense on him. Adebayo has to get into the front court. I don't know why they didn't call a 5-second rule, but regardless, Adebayo gets it back. They swing it around the timeline. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Martin not looking. Hands it off to Hero. Hero gets a screen, puts up a 3, and Tower Hero can't hit it. He has been off the mark tonight. Embiid got the rebound. Batum gets it down low. Batum back to Embiid. Embiid to Hield. Wide open three-pointer. Bang! Oh, bang! 59-56. And now a 9-0 run for the Sixers over the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Hero again. Dribbles it into the front court. Adebayo gets the handoff. Hero conducting the traffic. Tyler Hero has been ice cold from 3 tonight. Butler back outside to Haywood Highsmith. Hero gets it back. Layup is up, and that's too strong. Embiid got the rebound. Sixers could tie it with a 3 or cut the deficit to 1 with a 2. Batum, handoff to Hield for 3. Again, no. Oh, man, that would have been huge. He needed a heat check there. Caleb Martin got the board and dribbles it all the way to the Heat front court. Another dribble handoff. Adebayo over at the nail. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid trying to play defense on him. Who wins this battle? Adebayo does. A turnaround jumper, and it's now 61-56. 4:45 to go, and we're only in the third quarter. Tyrese Maxey has the rock. Dribbles over towards the right side. Maxey trying to go into the lane. Kick out to Batum for a wide open 3, and he got it! 61-59. What a pass by Tyrese Maxey. Oh, this is the Sixers brand of basketball that we have come to love. The Sixers now shooting the ball very well from 3. It's a 2-point game. Butler down low. Kick out again to Caleb Martin. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Martin and the Heat are out of sorts. Here's Butler for 3. Off the mark. Offensive board, though, by Adebayo. Kick out to Martin. One more again for Butler on the second try. Got it. 64-59. Jimmy Butler from 26 feet. That was a big-time bucket for the Heat. 16 points for him, and he's 2 for 6 now from downtown. 64-59. It's a 5-point game. Maxey gets blitzed, and now it's the dribble over towards the right. Healed to Batum for a three, and that one goes in and out. Adebayo with the board, and the Sixers have to play defense again. 3:35 in the third quarter. Butler taking on Nico Batum. Batum has done a good job on him. Butler goes down low. Batum's still on him. Bouncer back to Bam Adebayo. Embiid on him. Batum still stays on Butler. Butler goes up with a shot. Good defense. 3 seconds to go. Adebayo with a two. Off the mark. Good defense by the Sixers again. A shot clock violation called on the Heat, and the Sixers will get the ball back. 3:16 to go. How about Nico Batum just staying on Jimmy Butler? That is where you credit Nick Nurse for making that adjustment, because Nick Batum has done a good job with locking him up. Let's see the locks in the chat, baby. Locks in the chat. I want to see those. So again, the Sixers will get the ball. Butler, as soon as he went up with a shot, and even though Batum was on him, it hit the side of the backboard. And the Sixers should get the ball back. 16 for Butler. He's 4 for 14 from the field, though. Batum gets the inbound. Batum gets tripped up, hands it off to Maxey. It was a little hockey pass, if you will. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey dribbles down the lane. Euro step floater inside. Yes! And now it's a three-point ball game. 64-61. It's back and forth we go. Butler being defended by Maxey, goes up with a two, and that one goes in and out. They didn't call a foul. Good play by Maxey. Maxey goes downhill, puts up a two, and he thought that he was fouled. Jaquez got the board. He dribbles it all the way into Miami territory. And now Butler being guarded by Batum. Nico stays on him, puts up a two, no good. Kevin Love back outside to Jaquez. Jaquez lays it up, and finally a foul called on Paul Reed. So, again, the refs are just letting these guys play. 2:29 to go in the third quarter. And you love the physicality of this game. How about Haywood Highsmith? I mean, he just knocked Maxey right on the head, and he probably should have been fouled there. But regardless, the refs really are just letting both teams play, and it's just absolutely insane. All right, so a Sixers get a delay of game violation, and Jaquez is going to go to the line for 2 free throws. The first one is good. Second one coming up in just a few seconds. The foul was actually called on Oubre. It's a 4-point game with 2:29 to go in the third quarter. Momentum definitely changed when the 2 free throws were missed. Jaquez with a shot, no. Offensive board, though, by Highsmith. Love trying to go up against Oubre, and Love gets called for the charge. Oubre sacrificed his body and was able to draw a charge. And now Spolestra, he has an angry look on his face and doesn't say a word as he scratches his head and the beard as well. 65-61. Philadelphia down by 4. Sixers are back into this game without a doubt. Maxey has the rock. He dribbles it all the way towards the logo. And Love has to play defense. Maxey to Batum as they play catch. Buddy Hield tried to get it, and it was swatted away by Jaquez. Goes out of bounds. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, boy. We need short cigars. All right, Maxey gets the inbound here. Goes downhill. Hands it off to Hield. 3.5 seconds left. Hield lays it up, and he scoops it up and in with the right hand. It's a 2-point game now. Sixers looking to tie it for the first time. And I think that the Sixers, are they going to get the ball back? I don't know. We have a technical foul called. And Jimmy Butler is going to go to the line. So a tech is called on Buddy Hield. It's 65-63. Butler's going to the line, and the Heat get the ball back, and the free throw is good, 66-63, and Nick Nurse wants to chime in to Tony Brothers as well. I mean, let's see here. Just what a nice Euro step by Buddy Hield. He's been making a big difference, and, well, with Tobias Harris on the bench, I got to say that that's really been helping. The Sixers have looked really quick, and they've played with a lot of poise. Nico Batum is playing solid defense on Jimmy Butler. It's 66-63. Butler being hugged literally by Batum. Batum stays on Butler again as he goes downhill. Tries to drop it off to Highsmith, and Highsmith somehow, someway lays it up and in. 68-63. And it's a 5-point game with 95 seconds to go. Batum gets it past the Sixers half-court mark. And a handoff from Maxey to Embiid. Good ball movement again by the Sixers now. Embiid at the three-point line. Takes a couple jab steps over Highsmith. Kick out to Hield. Hield to Batum. Three-pointer on the near wing. Got it! Oh, it's been the Nico Batum show in the third quarter again. Jaquez goes downhill, goes up for a two, and that's no good. Jaquez couldn't finish it. Batum lost it, but they're going to say it was last touched by the Heat. 68-66. The refs have been chewing up the whistle tonight, letting both teams play, and, well, the Sixers have the momentum on their side. Nico is 4 for 6 from downtown with 12 points and 3 rebounds, and he has to be one of the biggest reasons why the Sixers are back into this game. Wow. So it's 68-66. The Sixers will have Cam Payne come in for the first time, and this should be interesting. It's Payne, Hield, Batum, Maxey, and Embiid. They go with a small ball lineup here. Okay. Payne down low to Joel. Embiid gets double-teamed. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid gets double-teamed by Love and Hero. He puts up a fadeaway jumper. That's off the mark. Rebound, though, by Buddy Hield. Hield hands it off to Payne. Embiid at the foul line, and he lost the ball. Come on, Joel. You got to hang on to it there. DeLon Wright got the steal. Dribble handoff again to Jaquez. And Kevin Love gets it over on the far wing. Puts up a three wide open. Oh, man, that is a big shot. He buried it from three, 71-66. And Love with 8 points in this game. 25 seconds to go. 9 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Maxey doesn't even take a dribble. He's had the ball for 8 seconds and now finally gets it. All right, so Maxey goes down low, kick out to Payne for a near corner three. Bang! Oh, what a shot by Payne again. 71-69, 11 seconds to go. Hero again gets it over at the logo and dribbles over towards the right side. It's a 2-point game. Jaquez, three-pointer in the face of Batum, and he answers back with a three of his own. 74-69. Embiid from three quarters scored. It's airballed. But we go into the fourth quarter. The Sixers only down by 5. 74-69. They played exceptionally well in that third quarter. Wow. Okay. When we go to the fourth. Man, Jaquez's three, that was huge. Oh, man. What a game. This is crazy. This is what I expected, but man, oh, man. What a game. Embiid and Maxey have 25 points combined. And Nico Batum has 12 points. He has just as many points as Joel does. Cam has the weirdest shot in the NBA. It's crazy. Phillies sweep the Rockies 7-6. Yep, I saw that. All right, so I'm going to ask you a Sixers trivia question, and if you get it right, you'll hear this. If you get it wrong, you'll hear this. All right. So what's today? Today is Wednesday. So we'll ask this trivia question. Who was runner-up to Obi Toppin in the 2022 All-Star Slam Dunk Contest? Anybody know? He was not a Sixer at any point. But who was the runner-up to Obi Toppin in the 2022 All-Star Slam Dunk Contest? Anybody? Come on, bro. You exhausted yet? Nope. I'm not exhausted. I expected this is how it was going to be. The Dragon production says I have no clue, and that is incorrect. I'm just joking. Love that busted shot. Yep, I know. All right, one more guess. Anybody know? Anybody want to take a hack at this? Toby Oppen? No, it's not that. That's Jalen Green. Good guess, but that's incorrect too. One more guess. One more. That was the year that sucked. That's not the answer, though. But yeah, it wasn't as entertaining, I'll say that. Kobe. 2022 we're talking about, but that's okay. All right, so the answer is Juan Toscano Anderson. Juan Toscano Anderson was the runner-up to Obi Toppin in the 2022 All-Star Slam Dunk Contest. I think he's on the Wizards now. Isn't that correct? Jaylen Brown. Nah, it's not. None of those guys. We'll give you an actual good Sixers trivia question. How about that? Okay, we'll give you a good one. Sixers trivia. I'll give you a good Sixers trivia question. That's what we'll do right now. Let's do this. Okay. From what team did the Philadelphia 76ers acquire Moses Malone? Okay? Moses Malone. That's what I want to know. Oubre gets the inbound tries to inbound it for the Sixers. It gets deflected, though, by the Heat. Oh, I hate this. Okay. Houston. And that is correct. Got it. Nice job. All right, Sixers will inbound it again, and Tobias Harris gets it. So the Sixers have Harris, Embiid, Oubre, Payne, and Hield. Oubre gets it as he tries to go down low and finishes with a hard contact, left-handed finish. It's a three-point game, 74-71. The Heat go with Hero, Love, Highsmith, DeLon Wright, and Jaquez Jr. Only 2 turnovers in that third quarter for the Sixers. They had 12 in the first half. Hield swats it away, and it goes into the backcourt, but it still is Heat ball. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Hero gets it. Hero at the top of the key. Dribbles with the right hand. Has to go up against Joel Embiid. Can't put it up and in. Grabs his own miss, though, and Embiid got the rebound. Well, Kevin Love tried to tip it in. That was no good. DeLon Wright tried to tip it in. That was no good either, and Embiid just hauled it in. Payne almost thought about taking the three off the screen set by Embiid. And now here's Buddy Hield. Hield back to Embiid for three. That's good. A tie game. Joel finally telling to the fans, this is how I do it. 74-74 with 10:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Hero lost it, throws it, and it's stolen by the Sixers. Well, they actually said that it was that it went out of bounds, and literally as Jaquez tried to save it over from the far sideline, that Joel Embiid, it was marked out of bounds, and Embiid and Oubre almost collided with each other. Man, oh man, the Sixers are back, and they are really back. A 5-0 run to start off the fourth quarter. Can't understand why the Heat have gone away from the zone, but man, the Sixers have been absolutely physical and aggressive. All right, Sixers get the ball. Payne, Harris, Embiid, Oubre, and Hield out there for Philadelphia. Hield dribble handoff again to Kelly Oubre. He's over in between the circles. Oubre goes downhill, and he got the ball loose, and it was stolen away by Tyler Hero. Right down low. Good job by Payne to stand on his man. Tyler Hero again tries to look for some help. Sixers playing good defense. They got back and they got into their sets. Jaquez, back to Hero. Good switch. Buddy Hield now on him. Hield trying to go up against Tyler Hero here on the defensive side. 4 seconds left. Love catches. Lets it fly for three. Too strong. And the rebound goes to Jaquez. Good tip by DeLon Wright. Hero steps back, puts up a three, off the mark. Embiid with the rebound. Harris outlet pass, and he finds Buddy Hield. Hield attacking the zone, goes up for a two, and he missed it. Oh, he just had to lay it up and in, and could not do so. It's still a tie game. All right, Love swings it around the timeline. Jaquez goes down low over Embiid, and it's up, and that's no good. The tip back by Love, that's good. 76-74. Campaign driving it. Tries to find Oubre down low. Oubre tries to lay it up, and he's fouled by Kevin Love. Man, just Buddy Hield. I'm not saying that was an easy layup, but when he was in the air, was there some contact? Yes. But, man, he should have easily been able to finish that. That's just, I don't know how he wasn't able to do so. But regardless, Kevin Love and Kevin Love just made a two, and he just committed the shooting foul, so Maxey will come in. Oubre's first foul shot is good. Oh boy, 76-75. Fasten your seatbelts. 9:39 to go in the fourth quarter. It's going to be a bumpy ride. 46-36. That's the record of the Heat. The Sixers are 47-35. The play-in tournament has been absolutely thrilling for this game. All right, Butler steps back in for Kevin Love, and Buddy Hield's going to take a seat. Nico Batum steps in for him. The Sixers lineup, it's Harris, Embiid, Maxey, Oubre, and Batum. Oubre's second foul shot, here it is, for the tie. Yes! All right, so both teams with 76 points. They're even at a deuce. Hero lost it. Almost turned it over, though. Tyler gets it over on the far side. Kelly Oubre trying to play good defense on him. And Oubre gets called for a foul. I don't know how. It should have been marked out of bounds. Oubre was so physical with him, and Maxey says, he tries to hold him down, and he just says, okay, like, we got to get back. We got to get back. It's okay. It is what it is. So here we go. Sixers again have to play solid defense. Adebayo over at the top of the perimeter once again for Miami. Dribble, fake dribble, handoff to Jimmy Butler. Good job by Oubre to stay on him. And now it's DeLon Wright. Wright over Embiid. No. And the shot clock was winding down. Harris got the rebound. It hit the front of the rim, so it's no shot clock violation. Maxey trying to go downhill, and he has to find Embiid at the top of the key. I don't know why he just didn't take it, but he didn't. And Maxey back to Joel. Here's Batum for three on the far side. Yes! The crowd stands, and the Sixers take the lead for the first time in the second half. 79-76. 8:45 to go. Hero, step back two, and he's fouled. He'll stay put at the line, and will try to make two free throws. Nico has been in fuego mode. He really has. 5 threes for Batum. He has 15 points and has been the biggest difference maker of this game. 19 minutes on the bench, and he has played solid defense as well. 79-77, and the Sixers will have some substitutions. Paul Reed comes in for Embiid. Buddy Hield will step in for Oubre. So the Sixers lineup now, it's Harris, Maxey, Batum, Reed, and Hield. Embiid's taking the seat off the bench. Don't think it's going to be for this long. Hero's second foul shot is good. And it's a 1-point ball game at the Wells Fargo Center. Sixers have a 1-point lead. Buddy Hield again tries to take it all the way towards the logo. Maxey back to Hield in between the circles. Hield being guarded by Highsmith. Here's Nico Batum, who's at the Midas touch. A dribble handoff down low to Harris. Here's Hield at the foul line. Goes in towards the lane. Kicks it out to Batum. Batum, quick trigger again. No! Reed tries to fight for the rebound. And it'll still be Sixers ball, I believe. I don't know. It is. All right, so there were about 3 Heat members that were right there. That should have been a loose ball foul called on Haywood Highsmith. Or no, that really should have been on either Highsmith or Tyler Hero. But regardless, Sixers have possession. Maxey to Nico Batum with a little air pass, and Batum got it. Hield over on the far side. Handoff again to Batum. Step back, pump fake, three-pointer again. Yes! Continue to feed the hot hand. Attention, Miami. We have somebody that's hot down below for the Sixers, and his name is Nico Batum. He's 6 for 9 from 3. 82-78. Runner is up, and nets in by Bam Adebayo. 82-80 with 7:50 to go in the fourth quarter. The Sixers are 8 for 13 from 3 in this second half so far. 82-80. Maxey hands it off again to Tobias Harris. Harris back to Buddy Hield in between the circles and in between the rings. Maxey with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Hield, runner, alley-oop pass, and Reed flushes it. He flushed it and he throws it down. 84-80 again, and the Sixers are in takeover mode. They're outscoring the Heat 15-6 in this quarter alone. Butler again dribbles over towards the far side, and Paul Reed is on him. Jimmy Butler trying to play good offense here. Highsmith wide open 3, and Harris dodged a bullet. That was his man, and Highsmith could not make a three-pointer. Momentum is certainly with the Sixers. Maxey loses the rock. It goes out of bounds, and a good strip by Jimmy Butler. Sixers still have the ball. My gosh. I mean, just that last shot by Nico Batum was just filthy. Gets Jimmy Butler to buy on a pump fake. Takes 2 steps over towards his left side and just makes a 3. Butler swats it away from Batum, and Jimmy Butler solos it, and he throws it down. So the Heat not going down just yet. It's 84-82. Jimmy with 19 points and 5 assists. He's hanging on to that right knee, but he still is okay. I'm sure that he's going to be in some pain tomorrow. Tyrese Maxey again trying to take on Butler. Layup. It's up and in. He just got past him. Got a little bit of daylight. 86-82. Sixers up by 4. 6.5 minutes to go. Tyrese Maxey with 15 points and 5 dimes. Jaquez goes downhill. Dribble handoff again to Highsmith. One more to Hero for 3. Bullseye. A 1-point game, and Tyler Hero, who's been taken out of this game by the Sixers, well, he just made a big-time 3. It's a 1-point game. Tyrese Maxey dribbles it into the Sixers front court, and timeout called by Nick Nurse. So the Sixers lead it by 1. It's 86-85. And 6 minutes and 6 seconds to go. And that's going to be very big because then we'll know who's going to play the Knicks. Wow. 6 more subs, man. Come on. Let's get to 2,000. Oh, man. What did I say? Attention, Miami. There's a guy named Nico Batum or something like that. That sounded a little bit corny. 50 likes, baby! Come on. Oh, boy. What a game. Man, Nico Batum, bro. Shout out to Nico. I know that this game's not over, but shout out to Batum, man. Maxey only has 15 points. And yet Nico is 18. That's got to be a Sixers career high. Well, let me see. Is that the... No, he had 19 against the Toronto Raptors. That was on March 31st. And, yeah, that was his Sixers career high. 19 points. He needs one more bucket to break that. Sixers bench with 27 points in the second half. And Nico, they call him Nico Ballin' Batum. Crazy. 73 people in the chat. Come on, man. Hit the thumbs up button. I need 2,000 subscribers. We're 6 subs away. Oh, we got to break it, bro. 50 likes. Come on. Keep coming. If we want the Sixers to win, we are actually going on for a post-game show at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So please come on. Give your thoughts on this game. And we'll have you guys talk more about it because I have a lot to say, and the game's not even over yet. I got to get my notes in order, and there's a lot to talk about with this game. What a different team, though, this has been in the second half. Now, part of it, and we'll analyze it fully when the game is over, all right? And I will give you my actual thoughts. But this is insane. Who else is here? Who has their hearts racing? If your heart's racing, comment down below. Grace, is your heart broken again or no? Is it starting to mend back together? Because I think it should be. But we got to wait and see. Wish this team was playing like this during the second quarter. Larry says, I can't sit still right now. I know. If they win, oh my gosh. I think that the city's going to explode if they win this game. I really do. Her Heart Will Go On. That's a good song, by the way. All right. The Hawks and the Bulls play at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's the second Eastern Conference play-in game. I'm on the verge of a heart attack. We have a supporting cast. This is awesome. It is. I have to admit, that really has been awesome. All right. Here we go. Here we go. They have a shot at the Ben Franklin. That is the Ben Franklin Bridge. Why don't they have the Walt Whitman Bridge? That's like where the Mecca is, bro. All right, anyhow, regardless, the Sixers are looking to bridge together a win here. 86-85. Sixers have the ball. Batum hands it off to Embiid. Embiid trying to bully two defenders. Batum for a 7-3. No, that was way off the mark. Embiid tried to get an assist there. Probably should have attacked, but regardless, Jaquez has the rock. A one-point game. Hero wide open. Three-pointer on the far side. That time he misses. It's too strong. Batum tried to get the rebound. They swing it around. Jaquez has it. He goes downhill, and he throws it down for a flush. It's a one-point game, and the Miami Heat have a one-point lead. There's a Heat fan standing as the Sixers fans are sitting, and he is absolutely wild up. 17 minutes for Jaquez, 13 points. He's 5 for 8 from the field. Hand off to Maxey. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid Hield for a 3 on the near corner. It's off the mark, and Jimmy Butler grabs the rebound. The Sixers have got to make their shots. They've started a little bit cold after this timeout was called by the Miami Heat. Jaquez goes down low again, goes over Embiid and can't hit it, and the rebound again goes to Jaquez. Highsmith back to Hero. Hero being guarded by Hield. Runner is up and in. And now it's a 3-point game. 90-86. Tobias Harris, Buddy Hield, Nico Batum, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid out there for Philadelphia. Maxey to Harris. Harris for 3. Oh, that was way off. It didn't even hit the rim. And here comes Jaime Jaquez again with 4.5 minutes to go. The Heat are on a 7-0 run over the last 2 minutes. Butler at the top of the key gets over a screen. The two-pointer, no. Maxey hangs on and leaps for the rebound. That was huge. All right, so the Sixers have Maxey going downhill. He lays it up, can't lay it in. Batum for the follow-through, and he's there for the rescue. As he makes a follow-up too, and he throws it down the hatch. Miami with the timeout again. It's a 1-point deficit for the Sixers. Wow. My heart is racing. Get Harris back to the bench. Bro, how do you brick a 3? How do you brick a 3? What? You're wide open. What? Oh, man. I'm letting my inner fan out tonight with this type of stuff. This is wild. Nico Batum has literally saved everybody tonight. If they win this game, he deserves to be the MVP of this game. 20 points, and he finally got his Sixers high. New haters, y'all haven't been watching ball. Us actual fans have been pumped because we knew this game was going to be epic. Why, honestly, RP asked a good question, man. Why are we settling for so many threes? That's a very good question. I don't know if the knee is bothering Joel or what, but he has. I got to tell you, like, even if they win this game, I'm a little bit nervous about Joel's knee, man. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if there's something wrong or if there's something that's not right because he hasn't really been as dominant, you know? So I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But hey, I'm happy that they're still in this game. They need to the bottom line, you got to get the win. You have to get the win. I stopped eating crumble cookies because of it. It's a 1-point game. Sixers down 89-88 with 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Lots of fans on their feet at the Wells Fargo Center in what has been an epic game between these two teams fighting for the 7 seed. We're not back from the break just yet. Can't believe it's like 9:30. Honestly, this game, it's been a long one. I feel like this has been a long game. Like a tale of 2 different games. I really feel that. The Sixers have outscored the Heat in this second half 49-38. So, just want to make sure that you think about that too. 4 subs to go, man. Come on. Tobias is better at making golfish commercials than shooting threes. I tried to eat them, but it missed my mouth. That's funny. That's funny. I tried to eat them, but they missed my mouth. It was a brick. It was a brick. I know you didn't say that, but that's what it was. All right. Oh, boy. All right, they're back in action. About ready to get back into action. Sixers down by 1. They have outscored the Heat by 4 in this fourth quarter as they're on a 19-15 run. The Heat did respond, but the Sixers went on a little mini run themselves, and they're looking to try to take the lead once again. They're knocking on the door. 20 points for Batum. That's the most he's had in any game this year. Heat have the ball. Adebayo is dribbling it up and hands it off to Jaquez. So it's Butler, Adebayo, Hero, Highsmith, and Jaquez for the Heat. Hero trying to get some space. Adebayo gets the dribble handoff all the way to Jaquez again. Jaquez back outside to Highsmith. 5 on the shot clock. Highsmith to Hero. Hero being double teamed. Blitz coming. Three-pointer off the mark. And rebound by Kyle Lowry. Good job by Oubre to box out his defender. Lowry and the Sixers looking to take the lead. Here's a statement here on the offensive side. Batum slams it home and gets past Adebayo. He'll go to the line for one more. It was a personal foul. Oh, man. So it wasn't in the act of shooting. It was a personal foul on the floor. Come on, man. Oh, come on. 89-88. Sixers looking to go out in front. It's 3:33 left to go in regulation. Lowry to Embiid. Embiid, what's he going to do? He kicks it back out to Lowry. Lowry at the foul line goes up with a 2, and that's way too strong. Jaquez with the board. Sixers have got to get more people down low on the block. 3:15 to go. Maxey trying to play defense on Jaquez. Jaquez, did he lose the ball? No. So it goes out of bounds, and it still is Miami basketball. So the Heat still have control of the game, but not for long, hopefully. 89-88, 3:14 to go in the fourth quarter. 16 on the shot clock. Inbounding it is Haywood Highsmith over on the baseline. Highsmith tries to get somebody open. It's Tyler Hero. Hero not being guarded easily. Steps back, pulls up for 2, and he hits a big shot there. It was a 16-foot pull-up jumper. It's a 3-point game. And Lowry will hand it off to Maxey. Well, Maxey thought that Lowry was going to take the ball up the whole entire way. Maxey over at the top of the key. Hands it off to Embiid. 10 on the shot clock. Joel has 1 foot in and out of the three-point line. And Embiid draws a foul there. And Embiid's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Oh, man. Now is the time where you want to try to give the ball to Joel down low and make sure that he can just initiate contact and get some fouls here. Embiid's at the line. It's a 3-point game. Sixers down 91-88. First foul shot by Joel is good. So he drains the first one. Both teams do have 2 timeouts left. There's 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in regulation. Oh, man. 91-89. Joel takes 2 quick breaths on both fists. Takes 2 dribbles, and he makes the second foul shot, so he swishes both. It's 91-90. Sixers still down by 1. Embiid with just 17 points tonight. It's been his teammates that have stepped up. Jaquez throws it away. Batum got the steal. That was a careless mistake by Jaquez. Embiid catches, lets it fly, and he knocks it down. A straightaway 3 off the careless turnover by Jaquez. 93-91, and that was a firework for the Sixers. 20 points for Embiid. Hero dribbles around the screen, puts up a tray on the other side, got it! Oh, that's a knife in the heart, and it's now 94-93. 2:08 to go, 2 timeouts left for both teams. Maxey gets it into the Sixers front court. He hands it off to Lowry. Lowry back to Maxey again. Tyrese Maxey, he's looking to pass it, he finds Oubre. 5 on the clock. Maxey to Batum. Batum takes it all the way towards the cup, puts up a shot, and he can't get it. Embiid with the board. Embiid goes up for 2, and he's fouled. Oh, everybody in the atmosphere is erupting like a volcano. 95-94. Embiid going to the line for one more. Oh, man, what a play by Joel. Hero had it, and Embiid just took it away like it was his lunch money. And he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. 95-94. And the foul shot, it's good. Embiid has scored the last 5 of the 8 points for the Sixers. 23 points, 11 in this quarter. They've poked the bear, and they've woke them up. Hero gets it over at the logo. 95 seconds to go. Hero has been read out to. Hands it off to Highsmith. Highsmith over with a runner. Got it. Tie game. 96-96 and 90 seconds to go. The pendulum swinging in both directions. Oh boy, we just reached 2,000. Nico Batum gets it over at the logo. Hand off to Maxey again. Tyrese looks to reset. Embiid goes down low on the block. Trolls up a triple team. Puts it up. And he can't put it in. Adebayo got the rebound. Oh, he tried to tip it in. It was a little short. And Adebayo just snagged it away. 1 minute to go. Sixers got to play defense here. Here's Hero dribbling around the screen. Gets a wide open three. And that's off the mark. But we do have a foul called. I think it's on the Sixers. It's a personal foul on Nico Batum with 58.1 seconds to go. Thanks so much for 2,000 subscribers. I appreciate it. Mwah! All right, we'll be celebrating if they get the win. Here's Highsmith again. He'll inbound it again to Hawkes, and Hawkes hands it off to Hero, and it's going to be a violation against the Heat. They said that Hero stepped into the backcourt. And the Sixers have it again. Hero just slipped and just had his right foot on the line. Sixers have the ball. A ticky-tack call, but the right one. Lowry and the Sixers looking to go in front. 50 seconds to go. It's a tie game at 96. Embiid with the rock. Bouncer back to Maxey again. 10 on the shot clock. Maxey milking the clock down. Embiid gets double teamed. 5 on the clock. Here's Oubre down low, and he puts it up and in. And he'll go to the line for one more again as he stands up and tells the crowd to get involved. Oh my goodness, what a pass by Embiid. He knew that he was blitzed, and he found Oubre just a little bit wide open underneath the basket. And Oubre got the 2. Butler with the foul. Oh, man. So 98-96, 36 seconds to go. And Oubre's going to go to the line to make it a 3-point game. Here's the foul shot. It's up and in. Spolestra with a timeout. 36 seconds left, and the Sixers have got to play defense. It's 99-96. Philadelphia up by 3. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. Man. Is the volume okay? Is the volume okay? I'm sweating. My heart's racing. How's the chat doing? How's the chat doing, guys? Comment down below. How is everybody doing? Joel Embiid is in the last 3 minutes has been looking like the best player in the world. And see, that's why I said you poke the bear and you wake him up. And all of a sudden, he's revitalized. JJ, you're killing it. This is crazy. This is the wildest game ever. Hang on, boys. What's up, Chris? I haven't seen you on here in a while, man. What's going on, bro? Oh, man. Okay, 3-point lead for the Sixers. 36 seconds to go. The Heat have 1 timeout left, and the Sixers have 2. Advantage, Nick Nurse. All right. Oh, man. If the Sixers win, they'll take on the New York Knicks in round 1. Game 1 will be on Saturday night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And we will have a post-game show tonight at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So the Sixers have got to play defense. The Heat advance it into their own zone. It's Hawkes, Butler, Adebayo, Hero, and Highsmith all out there for them. Sixers have Embiid, Lowry, Maxey, Oubre, and Batum. Here's Hawkes, who gets the The handoff pass from the ref. And now throws it into Adebayo. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 30 seconds to go. Hero at the logo. Hero, what's he going to do? He goes up for three. It's tipped by Batum. And the Sixers going to steal. Nico Batum's defense again as he chirped to the crowd. And a foul called on Miami. Tyler Hero thought he had a wide open shot, and Nico Batum said, "Not in my house." What a play by Nico. He's been doing it on both ends. And Maxey gets fouled. This is to try to ice the game. 99-96. Maxey's first foul shot for the century mark. Good. 196. So Maxey makes the first foul shot. He has Nico Batum, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. 196. And the second foul shot by Maxey. Nothing but net. 101-96. Spolestra decides not to use a timeout here. 23 seconds to go. Highsmith goes down low, goes up for 2, and he makes it. 101-98. Maxey has to inbound it, and the Sixers call for time. And that's the right move. 19 seconds to go. Sixers call a timeout. It still is a 3-point game, and they still have 1 timeout to go. Oh, boy. Let's take another sip of water. These playoffs are going to be crazy. Joel, bro, you can't not. You have to play better. I mean, I'm happy that they're winning, and I'm happy that he finally got out of the slump, but you've got to play better. This is not realistic. Thank you guys so much for the 2,000 subscribers. It's taken years off my life, says Larry. I need to relax. Come on, man. It's going to get even more intense. 101-98. Winner plays the Knicks, and the loser plays the Hawks or the Bulls. Don't even want to think about that right now. 19 seconds to go, to be exact, in the fourth quarter. As time stands still, the Sixers are up by 3. They were down for most of this game. They started off strong in the first quarter. The Heat took over, and finally, with a little bit of a burst of energy from the crowd, the Sixers have gotten back into this game with about 6:55 to go in the third quarter. All right, so again, the Sixers have to inbound it. 19 seconds to go. Caleb Martin comes in for Butler, and here we go. Batum's going to be the inbounder here. Sixers have one more timeout to burn. And here's Batum. Batum tries to, he can't find anybody wide open, and timeout called by Nick Nurse again. And that's the right move. Good job by Miami to just guard the inbound the way that they did. And Nick Nurse has to burn their final timeout. All right, so we get another second to breathe. 101-98. And the Heat still have 1 timeout remaining. I said that this was the ice of the game before. I probably shouldn't have said that. But regardless, cut him a minute of slack, JJ. What's going on, man? And I just choked it up yesterday, but they won. Didn't kill him. Makes him stronger. Yes, sir. Embiid resting for 2 months is what we needed. Well, they got to win this game, man. I need them to win. All right, so the Sixers burned their final timeout. The Heat have 1 more. Batum, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block, 2 steals. He's 7 for 12 from the field. And Embiid with 23 points in this game as he'll get up. Time still stands still. And the Hawks and the Bulls are coming up next. All right, 19 seconds to go. The Sixers don't have any timeouts left, and they have to inbound it here. 101-98. Tony Brothers has the ball. The Sixers will inbound it from the far sideline over towards the scorer's table. They still have Batum out there, and he'll inbound it. So the Sixers have Batum with the ball. Lowry got tripped up, and the inbound goes to Lowry. Lowry back to Oubre. Oubre goes up for 2, and he's fouled. Good job by Kyle Lowry. He got tripped up, and he knew that Oubre was right behind him, and Oubre was over at the far. It was over towards the dunker spot on the right side, and Oubre is going to go to the line, and now he'll try to ice the game. 101-98. The Heat still have one timeout left. And Oubre's shooting the free throws of his life right now. First foul shot. It's up, and it's good. 102-98. And this is for the 5-point lead. Oubre's 4 for 4 from the line. Takes 2 dribbles. The shot's up, and it's good. 103-98. Miami decides not to use the timeout. Hero inbounds it to Jaquez. Jaquez goes over towards the right. He's down low. Goes up with a turnaround jumper. Got it. 103-100. 9.5 seconds left to go. The Sixers have to get the inbound here. What are they going to do? Maxey gets the inbound, and he gets fouled with 8.2 seconds left. And we'll play the foul game once more. Well, Oubre's making the free throws, and the Sixers have made the free throws down the stretch. Can Tyrese Maxey do it again in the guts of the game with 8.2 seconds to go? Oh, my gosh. Miami's not going away. 8 2/10 seconds. Maxey's at the line. Got to make the first one here. This is huge. The first one is up, and he drains it again. Nothing but net for Maxey, and the Sixers just shooting these foul shots with ease. 104-100. Maxey's 5 for 5 from the line. So let's see if he makes this one here. Here it's up, and he nails it again. And finally, the Heat burn their final timeout. 105-100, and Spolestra going to the last breath. Oh, man. Sip of water. Oh, man. Wow. 105-100. All right. Guard the perimeter. They got to guard the perimeter. Do not foul. Do not foul. Do not foul. Oh, man. They'll try to go for a 3 for sure. Absolutely. Keep the fluids going for sure. They can't foul here. Whatever you do, do not foul. All right, both teams without a timeout. 8.2 seconds to go. Hearts are racing. Fans standing. It has been absolutely loud at the Wells Fargo Center. 120 people in the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe and turn on those bells, baby. We are live for the Sixers, the Phillies, and the Eagles. We do play-by-plays. That's why we're called Play-by-Play with JJ. Oh, boy. All right. So the Heat burn their final timeout. They get to advance, or they don't get to advance the inbound here. Let me double check. 8.2 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, so the Heat will get to advance it. It was looking like they were going to set up in the backcourt, but no, they do get to it. So Highsmith will inbound it here. It's Adebayo, Hero, Love, Highsmith, and Jaquez, and Brothers gives it up to Highsmith. So here we go. Highsmith has to inbound it somewhere, and we have a foul called on Batum. It's an away from the play foul, and Nick Nurse not happy. Oh, man. Nick Nurse is in the ref's face with 8.2 seconds to go. 105-100. Heroes at the line. You can't even take a quick sigh of relief. The first foul shot, it's up and in. 105-101, the second free throw coming up. That's the right call, but man, come on, Nico. Man, that's just crazy. 105-101. All right, so it was just one free throw. That's it, not two. 8.2 seconds to go. All right, so Highsmith will inbound it. He inbounds it to Jaquez. Jaquez for 3. It's a prayer. No. The offensive rebound by Highsmith. Hero with one last breath puts it up, and he nails it. 0.3 seconds to go. The Sixers, did they get the ball in time? Did they? It went out of bounds. They're saying that the Sixers won. 105-104. Tyrese Maxey just gets all hugs from Joel Embiid, and the Sixers win. There were 0.3 seconds remaining. Maxey knocked it loose, but time expired, and we got to play the song. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. Wow, baby. Oh, my gosh. That was insane. The last play, I got to just remind you that literally Tyler Hero made a three. There were 0.3 of a second left. Maxey got the inbound. He lost it, but time just expired. So they escape with a win. They win by 1 point, and they're going to face the New York Knicks. That is unreal. That is unreal, man. Wow. A lot to talk about. But finally, we are on the good side of stuff. That win was gutsy. Oh, man. Am I fired up or what? I'm ready to, take a lap, around the cul-de-sac, man. That is unbelievable. A sold-out crowd at the Wells Fargo Center. Look at all the rally towels. They're showing Xfinity Live. This atmosphere tonight was unbelievable. And for you guys that are in the chat, thank you so much for getting me over 2,000 subscribers. That was awesome. That was really unbelievable. What a game. Wow. I will say this. Please comment down below what word you would use to describe that game. But my word today is Nico Batum. Nico Batum was phenomenal today. Boy, a clutch block on Tyler Hero. That was crazy. Dude, the Heat with all those big shots down the stretch, it was so wild. I know. That was one of the craziest finishes I've seen. And we've been on the other side of it. We've been on the other side. And guess what? There were a lot of non-calls. That game was phenomenal. And Nick Nurse outcoached Erik Spolestra. He outcoached him. He did it. He won. He put in Nico Batum at the right time. And guess what? Buddy Hield comes in. They go to a small lineup. I don't know if it's going to work. And guess what happens? They're on a spark. Miami goes away from the zone. The Sixers are making their shots. And all of a sudden, it's just a brand new game. And this team has life to them. And you play around with Embiid. He was not the sharpest tonight at all whatsoever. And we'll talk about that going forward. But when he needed to be money, when he needed to be clutch, he came right through. Tyrese Maxey was clutch. Every bucket that they hit, every free throw that they made, they won by the skin of their teeth. And that is what you call a win for the ages. Crazy. Gritty win. I don't have one word. I expected this to be absurd, and I loved every second. My word would be nurse. I like that too. That's a good one. I'm exhausted right now, says Justin. How do you think I feel? I have sweat dripping down my face. You guys can't even see it. JJ, I have to say you do an awesome job on the play-by-play. You got me hyped for the playoffs. Thank you. This game got me fired up, man. This game fired me up. This was, and my dad said this before. The Sixers really haven't had a time this season where they came back from a big deficit, and for literally 3.5 quarters of the game, it felt like they were out of it. But you know what the turning point was? When what's-his-name missed both those free throws, and the Brickin' for Chicken came back to bite the Heat. I said this, and I gotta reiterate it. I said that you gotta keep the fans in the game. And the fans come in, and what do you know? The Sixers go on a run, and that changed everything. Everything. Please make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that like button on the way out. I'm so happy we won. I agree. I hope you're okay, Grace, because I'm ready to run. I really am. I am so ready. We are going to go live for a post-game show at 11 o'clock tonight. I got to hear the press conferences, and I want to get you guys on here. This was incredible, and we'll be back on Saturday night for another Sixers game. But please come on to the post-game show tonight. I want to hear your energy. I want to hear your thoughts. I really do, because this got me fired up, man. I could cry. This was beautiful. Oh, man. And for the Heat, man, that was a playoff game. It was beautiful. I could run through a brick wall right now. I'm so amped. I feel that. I definitely feel that. Send a link for the post game. I'll post it on the community tab because I didn't make it just yet. I got to do that, but I will definitely do that. Please join the Discord server. That I can put a link to right now, okay? Please join this Discord server. Is this the link? Nope. Don't click that link. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. I am going to post the link. All right. I have to open Discord first because that's what I got to do. All right. But, man, what a win. I can sleep well tonight. I really can. That was a money time win. Embiid and Maxey were cold, and yet they still beat the Heat. Man. Wow. That's just insane. All right, let's do that now. All right, so we're copying it, and now we're going to do this, all right? So here is the link for the Discord server. Please join that because later tonight, that's what we're going to do. At 11 o'clock, 11:15, we're going to come on the Discord, and we're going to give our thoughts on this wild, incredible game. Guy pulls in 15 boards, and it's a bad night for him. The guy does so much on the defensive side of the ball. I love that, man. He did. I have to give him his flowers for playing good defense, but he was just really not aggressive. But, again, I don't want to take away from this win because this win was huge. Oh, my gosh. I'm so ready for this team to play in the playoffs right now. Phil's win, Sixers win. That Sixers win is just insane. All right. I will be back at 11 o'clock, all right? I'm going to post the link one more time, and you guys can join and come onto the Discord. I want to get your thoughts, man. That was a dogfight. Grace, that was a good word. I like dogfight a lot. All right, see you guys in about an hour. Love you all. See you soon. We're in.